Alright, good day everybody, this is Boy again and you're welcome to another episode, a fire episode of the Good Living Podcast. And I have with me in the building a couple of my guys. So we are going to start with myself and Boy already, you already know that. I'm going to start with the doctor in the building. Doctor, say hi to these people.
Yeah, what's up my people? It's your boy J Strix. My name Justin and we're out here on Coke Boys Live Podcast. Big ups.
Thank you very much. And next we got Jai Culture, my G.
One. What up, my people? It's your boy Starboy Jai in the building.
And the president EMS. Say hi to your people. Say hi to your fans.
Yeah, my people, what's up? This is your boy Lyrical God President EMS. And we're up here to do some madness.
Alright, so today, one mad argument has been going on. And so, we need to agree, all of us. Even though we are going to... Justin and Jai are for Team FC. So I don't know.
Starboy FC. Starboy FC, man. That's a disrespect not to know. It's a disrespect not to know we are Starboy FC.
So,
First mistake.
I don't know. But anyway, I'm teaming up with EMS. We are 30 BG and we are going to be arguing shit to know who is the greatest of these two great Nigerian artists. So, first off, I want us to agree on something, even though we are 30 BG and both of you are what you are.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's a good point, correct.
But I want to say that I think it's disgusting that people were really genuinely happy that Wizkid didn't win anything at the Grammys. I don't think that's...
No, I don't. That's not nice at all.
Yeah, you know, follow. Because normally you should be able to brag.
For us.
If you leave this country now and you go outside to Ghana, for example, and they start arguing what have people from your country won, you should be able to say Wizkid has won this.
Wizkid won 2 Grammys, Burna Boy got Grammy.
First, man, we're Nigerians.
Yes, but Nigerians before fans, you know.
Any of those dividing lines.
Facts.
Alright, so let me unlock this place. Alright, so we're going to start first. First argument: which of these two artists has the farthest global reach? Which of them is more? So we're going to take this orderly. I know say person if you cut in, argue with another person if you start talking nonsense. But let Justin tell us why you think Wizkid has more global reach than Davido. That is if you think he has more global reach than Davido.
Okay. Basically, like rightly pointed out, Wizkid has more global reach than Davido.
In the sense that
When you talk about the artistry, because first they are musicians before any other thing they choose to do with their lives.
Yeah,
so if you are talking music, the quality of music, the global recognition, achievements and all. But basically now let's talk about global impact. Just last year, towards the ending quarter, Wizkid had 3 straight nights at the O2 Arena. That's like 60,000 capacity. There's no Nigerian artist that has done that before. I stand to be corrected if you have your facts.
But you know that's just London.
What?
That's just the O2 Arena.
No.
It's a global thing. Like if you listen, like
That's a
what I'm
concert
saying,
though. With
That's
people.
just like Prayer started in my cousin.
if he didn't have impact on his fans, if he didn't have
And
global,
so that those capacity-
if he didn't have
20,000 people is
It's
less than
the
Macaulay's
tickets,
population.
yes, now.
What?
Wait,
No.
wait.
Listen, the person that had that record before he broke it was Beyonce.
And you need
To
to
sell
understand.
O2 Arena in 2 minutes.
My
Like,
colleague,
I want you to
he needs to
understand.
understand something.
okay.
He said Wizkid sold out the O2 Arena with 20k capacity. It's a normal thing. But the other person we are talking about now, it took him like 4 months to get.
I'm not saying he didn't do it though. He did it, you get that. But
Well, in
how
this
does that
context,
sound as
listen,
global?
in this context, you said global
Reach.
impact or reach.
Yeah.
These are his global fans. People flew from different parts of the world.
How can you confirm that?
Most definitely. Okay, I can. No, chill.
let me-
I love that point. Obi Kimana left Nigeria to go there.
Yes, Winnie Harlow was there.
But
also.
he's a Nigerian and that is his
And
artist. So
that is
you
what-
cannot. If somebody from Germany flew over, that's different.
They did now. So what are you saying?
Winnie Harlow from Jamaica was there.
Okay, but you should be telling me about how Wizkid flew all around the world and people were still feeling venues.
Most them. I will get to that. We'll get to
I
that.
know.
O2 Arena is in London. Don't forget he did his American tour, North
Also,
America.
Yes.
And we had guest artists. You know, people that were coming in, not
we had
really even
Wiz
guest
Khalifa.
artists. We had people that were coming in, bought tickets to attend his concert, like his Made in Lagos tour. Wiz Khalifa was in attendance in one of those shows. I think I can't place my hands on the state he did that tour. The one that Wiz attended.
Okay.
Wiz Khalifa attended. Swiss Beat came with Alicia Keys. They were there in the building. You can verify if you think I'm lying. We have these things. Kevin Hart was there.
Yes.
Dempsey Idris was there.
Okay.
He's a London guy, but he had to, show up for Big Wiz because he's a big fan. He came in and attended. So this is like impact. When you're talking about the music culture, you're talking about the global music culture. These are big names. These are stakeholders. These are guys that when they say your shit is fire, it's definitely going to, go viral, have a big impact on people for a very long time. So for them to actually come out of their own tight schedule to come show some love to a brother. If you look at it as something normal, why are they not attending every other concert organized by other Nigerian artists or other artists around the world? But they singled out, to come show some love, like they were there and they were partying real hard. So now it's like someone's favorite is a fan to my own favorite, because if not for real, like they actually appreciate his.
No, so you feel like it's such a very big achievement that somebody will fly away from to come and attend one.
Not just somebody. These are big names in the music culture. These are big. It's like listen, for Jay-Z to attend your concert is an achievement as a musician.
Let me break down.
Jay-Z is not just listen. I'm trying to make a point. Jay is not just. Not fighting, man. It's all lovely, man. But you have to put in life. Like I want you to understand that I'm injecting life in this thing, and I love Wiz with all my soul, man. I got passion for this young man.
I can feel it.
Yes. So for these guys to come. This is music we're talking about. It's not politics.
Okay.
So these guys that showed up at his concert, there are big stakeholders. It's just like Black Bones now organized a concert, and you have David there. Davido is in attendance. You have Don Baba J in attendance. You have Wizkid in attendance. You have Two-Face in attendance. The band. He's pulling all the heavyweights in the Nigerian music industry to be at his show and actually leave other schedules. That's big. For them to actually come out and support.
But you know that they pay people to come for events, so, like big names to come and just appear for events.
The other guys, why are they not doing such PR?
No, but you know they do it. But you know.
If you can't substantiate your claim, then it's just like if you can't substantiate your claim, then it's wrong. It's forced to actually bring up an allegation.
No, I'm not saying that Wizkid did. I'm not saying hope you know.
Technically, for you to bring it up to thrive on this ground, and it looks like he's trying to play.
No, but
what I'm saying now
is going to agree that people
I can't agree to what I don't know. That's
you
that's
don't
my
know.
own
Like
opinion.
what them is sincerely that you don't know that you could pay a big name to grace your event. You don't know that.
Don't.
That shouldn't be the question. The question is that is he saying that Wiz paid?
I'm not saying Wiz paid, but
So if you are saying he didn't pay,
even if he didn't pay,
but you
can text them that please don't support
please don't come support
yes.
me. You understand?
It doesn't mean they love you so much.
No, listen. This guy was taking this torch to these people's states. He was taking it to their cities. Do you understand? So is it going to? No, there were a lot of. I just said
Rihanna was there.
She was there. She came with the Sabroki.
He can test anybody. His manager can test anybody.
That is global reach.
Listen. What we're saying now. What we're saying now is first.
No, that's
first.
true.
There was an. Let me just give you guys an insight now. There was an interview Lil Dog did on Hot Freestyle, and it was like they pay him for a feature on a song for $350K. That's in dollars. If he doesn't know you straight, that's what he's going to charge you.
Okay.
Arguably, people were saying he was capping, he was lying, and all of those things now. But he said if he knows you, he can actually maybe beat it down. It could be less. Now, if you now get to that height where you have like personal ties with these guys, there was something you were selling to make them recognize you.
Exactly.
And then there was some time like like Wizkid had a song with Rihanna some few years back, right? So if Wiz, you can check it.
Speak now, don't worry.
Now when you actually pop up such expressions,
just round up. I'm about to defend Davido too, so just round up.
Okay, so now Wizkid made a Lagos album that was so criticized here in Nigeria that it was a trash album, trash when it dropped.
Yes.
This album actually has stayed on the global like Billboard album chart as the longest starting African album. The same trash album has produced a double platinum track, Essence, which he featured our very own Thames.
Yes.
Drop points.
Lovely artist, you know. And then that album will soon be certified gold in the US. And that will be the first Nigerian album to ever do that.
Alright.
Same with Essence.
So that's the global.
This is still
Wizkid
global.
reach.
This is global impact. This is global reach, because
I see that.
if he's not going, if they were not feeling him, if they weren't feeling his artistry at that level now, that's the world stage, and he's doing great numbers. That's we're talking streams. When you talk about, let me break it down. Before a song gets certified platinum, you have to at least, that's for the USA, you have to at least sell 500,000 units. So he sold 1 million plus to make it double platinum, and that's huge. If there's any other song, any other Nigerian song that has reached that milestone, you can correct me.
I hear you.
with
Did
facts.
you have something you wanted to say?
Yes.
Like-
He has said almost everything, but I just wanted to add something. When you talk about Wiz, you talk about a brand. And when you talk about his global reach, it's so phenomenal that you cannot just underrate or just leave it out.
But you have to be dropping us points. If
Yes.
you want to drop a new point, let it not be something that you are
No, I'm
saying.
dropping just the points.
Okay.
Have you really checked this boy's Instagram page? I'm just saying that. This Instagram page. Have you seen how those so-called big names from the foreign scenes come to his DM?
Have you seen?
Have you not seen Sean Kingston post something about wanting a collaboration with him?
And who the fuck is Sean Kingston at this point?
At
in
this
time?
point,
Then there's this other big artist that did. This guy that is like.
Do you know there's one that just
There's-
made me remember
there's-
Sean Kingston?
There's somebody that
There's
somebody that displays Wizkid on the US radio. His name is called, what's this black guy? This crazy guy.
What did you say? Kodak Black.
Kodak Black. He displays Wizkid after someone brought it.
With
to
his new song,
Right, new
that was
song.
the song that took Wizkid Essence up to number one on radio.
He
yeah,
said,
US radio.
it's time for us to do a song together.
People
That-
do that now.
That's class now.
But you know what? Let me say something.
Now he's now using Wizkid.
Now,
Chase
how
clout.
many-
Everybody
What
can
the fuck?
You guys can check. You guys can check the street. Like how many weeks? You need to
Okay,
check.
enough. We've been hearing
You
Wizkid too
need
much.
to check how many weeks Wizkid Essence did on US hot radio.
You know,
like
Yes,
consecutively.
We've heard you.
For that song came and
We've heard you. Wait, can I
And-
speak? Can I speak?
Sure,
on
you
Davido?
have the floor, you have the
Let me
floor.
speak on Davido, please.
Yeah.
You know what you've successfully done,
Yeah.
is to tell me that Wizkid has the American music industry by the balls. Like he has it. They are
Not just
feeling it.
American,
I understand.
the global.
And
when
you
we're
say-
talking
No,
global,
see,
this thing.
I was talking global before you started bringing me a lot of US stats. So let's leave it
We're
there.
talking global.
No. Wizkid has US
For
stats.
the record, anything that happens.
UK, you said you know it was.
I started with UK.
You said it was
I
just UK.
was telling you things he did on the
Yes.
global map.
And
now.
the only
on the
global
global
point-
stage. So you said O2 Arena is just 20K. You come to Makurdi, you can
understand.
have more than that,
But
and
just-
all of those things. So I
the
now
only-
took you to the US now, and I want to tell you now
Yeah.
that anything that happens in the USA is actually regarded as the world.
That's the biggest.
You can't use that stuff here.
That is no, that's
Why can't I use
They are real human beings in other parts of the world.
That's the
Wait,
yardstick
listen
to
now.
music in the
Listen,
world.
listen.
US market.
Even politics.
That's the
today,
yardstick to music in the world.
If you listen, can
Yes.
you compare? Is there any other country in the world that if you hit mainstream as an artist, you earn better than the US?
No, but
So what
understand-
am I saying? They are the best setters there.
Yes,
So they are
Okay.
in charge.
This is they don't drink.
No.
They don't charge. They don't charge.
No problem.
No.
I will get to your level.
It's like love for business and the
man.
facts.
We're just being passionate. We're just
Okay.
being passionate.
No,
We're
okay,
injecting
don't-
life in this
Exactly.
conversation.
Can you allow Coke Boy
Let me
talk,
speak.
please?
You have the stage, brother. You have the stage.
Understand that there are people in other parts of the world. You real human beings. You cannot just use US and let US speak for them. There are people that generate real numbers in other parts of the world. So let me just say this. I understand that Wizkid has US.
Yes. Or
We are getting to numbers, self. And
As you
this
just said,
point
number.
in terms of globally, that billboard point he brought
Yes.
up. Good, he smashed it. Yeah, it's global. You get, and he topped it for a while. So that's done. That's where
Not for a
that's
while,
your
man.
point.
He did it like none has ever done it from this zone. Like when
Okay.
you're talking Nigerian music,
Okay.
nobody has actually
So
did that
I'm just
much
going to pull
has
up
achieved.
one tour Davido did. Not even a tour. I'm just trying to get places he has performed and sold out venues. So there's a bunch of US. There's Dallas, US, San Francisco. One he did with Chance in the O2. Davido, okay, O2 2019.
That's-
I'm looking for other places that you've not mentioned here too. There's a bunch of US here, Philadelphia. Okay, Belgium in 2019. Can you check if Wizkid has maybe performed in? Let's use it by region in, let's say, South America. You know, places those Ecuador, Colombia, places like that.
There was one
See if
country-
Wizkid has done stuff there. Find out for me, please.
I'm not even sure. There was one country Davido performed in. I've never heard the name of that country before, and he sold out. Like I've never in my entire existence heard the name of that country.
So if listen,
You have to get
And
to
you
this
said-
and try
you
it.
said- you understand what I'm
you
saying?
said I should allow you to make your point, please. When you're done,
And
you let me know I'm
Davido
coming.
sold out. I was watching that concert. I was like, where the fuck is this?
There is this place in Belgium. There is Amsterdam in Netherlands. So see what apart from UK, what has it done in Europe?
Do you know the last time Wizkid went to Amsterdam? The time he sold out Amsterdam, it's like 8 years, 5
Do you
years.
have it? Do you have it anywhere? Do you have
Yes,
it anywhere?
yes.
Just
Wizkid.
Yeah, see, I'm still bringing out stats from there.
I need a phone. I need a phone. Wizkid in Amsterdam. Are you serious?
I'm not saying he's not done it.
No, we're not
But
saying it's
show-
not
give
done
us
it.
now.
Do you understand? When you were talking, you were just mentioning UK.
Broski.
US.
US, my G, listen up.
Yes, yes.
Listen
Now-
up,
now
listen
bringing up other
when you
places.
begin to talk
There's
about
Portugal here.
When you begin to
Wait, so that's
Has
the
Wizkid
Portugal.
gone to Portugal before?
Yeah, this
So
one
now
is
you
really
love that
Portugal.
concert.
listen now, listen up. This is show business.
Yes.
For crying out loud.
You go to where you are known.
Wherever, not really where you are known. Davido wasn't doing those shows there because he was known. His management took the stuff there. Like they contacted.
Why is Wizkid management not taking you to Portugal?
You have to go around the world. That's
Okay,
what
wait.
global means.
Are you saying now? Okay, I think you would have your
Yeah.
point would have been stronger and smarter to listen to if you had said David has actually sold out more shows than Wizkid. Then we'll go and verify.
But that's global.
So
To be very honest,
if that is what
Jahe,
if
if
that
I
is
know that
what-
you were sitting
if
close
that-
to me and I was
if-
saying
if-
you throw me global, I would have said P-Square has filled more concerts than Wizkid.
That's-
Yes,
Jokes
jokes
on
can
you,
perform
man.
100 times in Nigeria, but I'm
Jokes
talking
on
about
you,
the
jokes on you,
geography.
man. You're joking. I'll take that as a joke.
No, it's
I'll
not.
take that as a joke.
Hold on.
Because you're just joking. Because listen,
See,
I think in
No,
this
no,
era,
no.
I think in
you
this
don't
era,
get. You don't know.
I feel it's a
See,
joke.
I
That's
feel like-
that's the point.
You were saying I should have said.
You holding on to my phone is like you.
No, you can hold the phone.
I should have
You
said-
can- listen, in this era now, we don't debate blindly. Let's be talking with facts.
That is
So
why I'm
anything
bringing
you
these
say-
things out from somewhere.
Anything you say, let's be able to actually back it up with facts, verifiable facts. So if you hold your phone and begin to browse, David has performed in Portugal, has Wiz performed there. Does that make it a reach to
No, that is
this
this
guy
guy.
has
Trying to
done
we're
this
talking
guy
about
has-
global.
So they are seen around the world.
Around
There are
the world.
other venues
You
around
don't
the world.
understand.
There
We're
is
talking
no-
about
there
the
is no-
concert
there
Wizkid
is- There
sold
is
out.
no concert Wizkid has done and she has not sold out. There is
In
no.
very
So
specific
if
few places.
how will you say in very specific
Well, now let me
places?
tell you something.
Wait,
How?
the show went in
How about
Abuja, he said it out.
You never said that
How?
was scanty.
So you have to understand.
That was not Wizkid's show now. That was not his show. And I will still correct that. I thank you so much, Coke Boy, for bringing this thing up. Thank you for bringing it up. The last time we were in Abuja for that show now,
Yes.
you know, I'm with friends where, man, like 90% are 30 BG, that Davido fans, that sympathizers, and all of those things.
Okay.
But
The
when
man just say
when-
sympathizers.
Yes,
you guys sympathize with it. I feel
a set of people that
I
just
feel
like this boy.
I feel
He's hated by
there's
everybody. We need to
okay.
support him.
There's
Not
a friend.
because he's
Oh, really?
There's
Not
a
because
friend
he's
of
shy.
mine.
How
Not
far?
because he's
Person
shy.
of Suraj,
Why?
right?
But
The
he's
person-
shy.
Listen, chill.
Not because
chill.
he's shy.
Chill.
Suraj said people that support
Suraj
Davido
now.
are people that feel like, oh, people are hating on Davido too much, so let's
Listen
just
up.
gang
Bro,
up and support
support
him.
him.
Is that how?
Listen up.
Yeah.
If
They will say that.
I have a friend who's an event planner, you know. So
Okay.
he has done 2 successful editions of Cool Off here in Makodi. The first one they brought in Tacha.
Yes, I was at that
this
concert.
thing.
Yes.
So now let's say if the organizers did a poor job and Thatcher came and the crowd were not really much.
Do you know why they bring Thatcher?
We don't blame it on
because
Thatcher.
she's the one that's supposed to be the
Because-
publicity head for
No,
that event.
they booked Thatcher. Listen, you need to get this thing straight now. You need to get this thing straight. Cool. I feel you are very you're a very smart person, and I know you're always rational in your conversations and arguments.
God bless
so
you.
if I'm engaging you now, I know that
too.
this is someone that is smart enough to actually decipher the facts in what I'm saying and not just arguing blindly. It has nothing to do with what I just sipped, man. It has nothing to do with my liquor. Listen to what I'm saying.
No.
If no, you're making it look like, man.
No,
That's not what I said.
Okay, to you. If I do a show, I organize a show. All of us here, we can decide, wake up one day and like drop funds, like let's set up a big show, Macaulay smash hit, and then bring in like top artists. Do you understand?
Do you know why they're bringing that top
book,
artist?
Listen up.
No, wait, please.
No,
do you know why they're bringing that top artist?
Listen up, man. Let me alright. Let me make my point.
Okay.
If we say, let's say, Macaulay smash hit, we are going to bring Bonner, David, Wiz, Two-Face, and all of those big stars that we can afford to bring.
Okay.
That are actually chanced to grace our stage.
Not even chanced that you can afford to bring because
No, you can afford to pay somebody, but the person's schedule might be booked, not in alliance with your date. It doesn't
do you
happen.
know what money does?
No, listen, it's not about
but
about.
let's get to the bottom
If
of
the
it.
management says, if the management,
Let's get to the bottom of
Let me
it.
say something. If you are saying Davido has sold out more shows than Wiz, he has had more global reach than Wiz. What has that global reach done to his album? And
we'll get to
That's
that.
not what we're
We'll
talking
get to
about.
that.
I'm just saying who has gone far.
We'll get to that.
We'll
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
It's
But
just
let me make
just
my
an
point.
answer of
Okay,
Let me make my
There's
point.
something
Let
I
me
need
make
to
my point.
correct.
Let me make my point.
When
now.
you finish talking.
When you book these guys, mind you, they will not help you sell your tickets. The best they can do a short video saying, yo, what's up, my people, my fans? I'm going to be in Macaulay Live 21st of April.
Please, can I cut you short?
Listen, let me make my point. We'll be there to groove together. They will not help you sell your tickets. You have a team on ground.
Mark this
that is
word.
going
Mark
to-
this word. They'll not
that
help you
is-
sell your
that-
tickets.
Listen,
And that's what I want
they
to talk
will not
about.
help you sell your tickets.
Yeah, but hit your point on the head.
That's what I'm saying. They will not help you sell your tickets. So first, before you set up a show in show business, you have your own team. You have your strategy on board, that how you're going to sell your tickets, how to secure a venue, security, and all of those things.
Okay.
What does artists do?
So what are you
they
heading?
come on and thrill the audience with their performances,
And that's all?
and they go.
Okay, can
That
I
is what they
can I
do.
say something?
When these artists set up their own personal concerts,
You have to be fast too.
that's what I'm saying. Listen to me. You're the one actually breaking it.
And
When
that's
they
the
have
point.
their own concerts, they are the ones who set up their team.
Okay.
They sell their tickets by themselves. Their team does that
Yeah,
for them.
this education you're giving
And
us
this
now.
education,
Where are you
yes.
heading
So
to?
now,
Where are you heading to with this
okay, all
stuff?
these things I've said, I've not gotten the point I'm trying to.
Yes, that's what I want to understand the point.
What are you?
So the show in Abuja, I was telling you that it was not Wizkid's show.
Yeah.
It was not Wizkid's show.
Okay, it's their show. So
It was not
so
Wizkid's
Kevin,
show.
we have sold out, right?
Yes, because there's
Can
no.
I tell you something? Can I let me say
And
something?
number two, you know when you talk about the Abuja show,
And
there was a
good point to note, he was there, Coke Boy was there. You recall when Wizkid, when he mounted the stage and the sound was really bad, he said, these guys actually did a poor job with the sound. So Abuja people, to compensate you guys, I'm going to do a free concert here in Abuja. I will bring my own sound. It will be it is going to be a banger.
Wait, we're just beating about the bush now.
If
Now
it
let me
was
tell
me,
you.
I would have said my
Just
team
wait
brought
till
from
now.
going to fire these guys. So don't say
Let
Wizkid
me
did
talk.
a show in
Doctor.
Abuja and it was poor.
Yes, that Abuja show and to an extent, people thought he wasn't coming again.
Okay, now let me tell you something. There are two things, Jay. You mentioned one thing. I'll say it back. These people thought he wasn't coming again, and you said the artist will not sell your show. Do you know what an event organizer does when he's organizing an event? When he wants to bring an A-list artist. Do you know that? Let's say now we are very unknown human beings in this world. Nobody knows us. And you have the big box, I have the big box, Coke has the big box, Jay has the big box. We bring like 10 million or 50 million each to organize a show. Nobody knows us. And we go and call a Burna Boy for our show. Do you know why we call him Burna Boy? Because if Burna Boy makes one video, the show will sold out. People will buy tickets just to watch Burna Boy perform. And that show will be sold out. That is the reason why they bring A-list artists.
Wait, hold on.
Did you sell
It's
your
not going to sell your tickets.
Yes.
Yes.
tickets.
Exactly. It's his influence.
For them to allow them to put his face on that flag and he shared it on his own Insta story. So what do you want him to do again?
Let me ask. Please,
Are you saying people didn't turn up for Wizkid show?
Wait now, calm down. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question and you answer for me, please.
Yes,
please shoot. When we were in Abuja that period, there 3 people did their shows. Abi back to back. There was a Davido show. There was a Wizkid
show.
There,
And there's a
it's
Burna
the same
show.
kind of thing. Abi.
Yes.
Different organizers, but they brought them.
Yes.
Abi. Please. You were there. Oh.
Yes.
At the Wizkid show was first. Abi.
Yes.
The crowd at the Davido show and the crowd at the Wizkid show.
You
which one
can't
was
even
more?
compare now.
You want to say Wizkid crowd was not much?
It was
No,
not.
it
The
was
Davido's
not,
crowd
was
was, and you know this. You know
Was
this
Davido's
because
crowd?
we were
Didn't
laughing
Davido's
at
crowd
this.
overpower?
We were laughing at you about this that day.
Listen,
We were laughing at you about this.
Listen,
Yes.
what they were talking about was David's performance and Wiz's performance on stage.
But wait, now
And
he asked a very simple question.
I said
Which
Wiz
show
had
was
more
more
numbers. Wizkid had more numbers. What are you saying?
I don't
Wait,
understand.
I was there.
That show.
Dude, what I love, man.
How is Abuja a global reach?
No,
We're
talking about
Just
it.
Like I referenced the Abuja
Just
show. I
diverse
referenced the Abuja
influence.
show.
Yes.
I referenced the Abuja show. Coke boy, if your memory is still intact, which I know it is, you know that people came for David's show very late. When the time we got to the venue, Wizkid, like people were already filled up in that place. Do you want to argue this one with me?
What do you mean by filled up in that?
Like
Even the Davido
there were
show,
so
people
many
outside.
no,
Yeah, outside.
When we went there,
Transport,
but
there were
when,
people. All
even
over the
inside there were plenty people. They stayed there till Wizkid came very late. He came around to 4.
That is
Four.
Yes,
that's
and
very
he
bad.
apologized because it was his
That's
jet.
very bad.
That was beyond his own. It was beyond him. He said it was because of his pilot and his jet. Do you want him to fly the jet and die?
All right,
How?
all right, guys.
Almost definitely.
Okay,
I said,
okay.
David's show. As he was performing, people came in at some point and now filled up every place.
Doctor,
You remember what I'm saying?
Doctor,
Let's be
I have
very
to correct
factual
you. I
here.
have to correct
Let's
you.
be very factual.
Davido's
here.
crowd was more. That's
I have
all.
to
I
correct
didn't remember.
I have to correct you on something. See, get this fact straight. If any event organizer is organizing an event and is looking out to book an A-list artist, one of the reasons he's booking that A-list artist is to make sure that he sells out his tickets.
And we came out for him. We came out for Wizkid.
No,
We came out
Wizkid.
for
It's not about
Davido.
Wizkid.
We came out for
I'm
Burna
just
Boy.
telling you because you said.
All the A-list
No,
artists did
because you
well. Like
said-
their fans turning up for
No,
them.
now.
Or you saw an
Wait,
empty,
now.
an empty
No, wait,
this
let
thing.
me-
You have to allow people to talk.
Wait
yes.
now, that what I'm saying is that you argue that point that artists do not help sell tickets. They just come and have a good time, chill and go. They influence the sales of tickets by a large margin. If we unknown people,
Yeah.
if Burna Boy makes a video and says, "Hi guys, I'm coming for President
People
EMS
should
show,"
come and fill up
do
that
you
place.
understand?
Which part of my speech did you miss where I said they would do a video and publish?
But you said they
I
don't
said
influence.
it.
You said they don't sell
I said
tickets for.
it's on record. I said they don't sell tickets.
Not
You
like
are
Davido
influencing
come and hold
sales-
tickets.
You mean
You are
tickets?
influencing.
You mean
You are
tickets?
influencing sales of
You
tickets.
mean like
That's
Davido
the
hold
difference.
tickets and be
These are
telling
two
you,
different things.
come and
These
buy
are two
tickets, come and
different
buy
things.
tickets,
come and
It
buy
might
tickets.
influence you to
Excuse
do
me.
something.
But that sales now, if you
No,
influence
just
you to do
you don't
something.
expect anybody to say, "Buy come and buy tickets from me now."
Abba now.
You're not the one that will tell us that.
So they did do
literally.
it.
Even Davido doesn't sell tickets for his own
He
event by
did do
himself.
it.
Okay.
He has a team that does that for him.
You know what you're
I
going to do?
mentioned it.
You know what you're going to
I
do
just
now?
feel like
Yes.
this Abuja thing is not even
Let's
reasonable.
Let's leave this category now. What was the second one, Jerry?
Are we done with the global? Are we done with the global?
Yeah, you didn't let me talk because you've been ranting
You are
about
not-
it.
yes.
So here's what
Please,
we'll do.
please,
Listen
let's
to
beat
me.
it, beat it.
Please listen to me, okay?
Okay, I'm listening.
Here's what we'll
I'm
do.
listening.
Everybody's going to take a turn to talk. 2 minutes, alright? This time, everybody, we can all see what's going on, we can all see the time. 2 minutes, what everybody's going to have. You have to make your point in those 2 minutes. And then, if somebody has something to say after you speak, right? That person will speak. But we are going to have to go around and give everybody a chance to talk. So we don't overlap each other.
It's cool.
Alright, so,
Impact on
and the truth is, we've not had a chance to talk about Davido's global reach. You've been cutting me short when I've been trying to tell you the places he's been, where your
Jay, you have
appropriate
to
brand
talk
has
to
not
your
been.
co-debater to be calming
Alright,
down
so-
small. So that we 30VG, we can express ourselves.
That's how you know those that are passionate and those that
No, that is the
I just
thing.
thought- I
People
just
are
thought
just
about it.
infringing our fundamental Davido's rights now.
Alright,
See,
so
that's what they are doing.
Davido has been. Please, you've been talking. You had the chance to talk about Wizkid all you wanted. You said to gist us about the show we went to in Abuja. So let me speak. He's been to about 4 cities in Canada. Here I'm seeing. I've not even heard of Wizkid in Canada before. If you have,
he was supposed to go to Canada.
they were
After years before the second.
He has a tour. He has a tour this year.
Before the
okay, yeah. When he
before
does
the
it, to
corona-
enter the records.
Yes. Before the corona this
For now, he hasn't.
before the
We have to stop sounds like that from happening.
This guy said Wiz has not been
I
to
supposed
Canada.
buy moto, no be moto. He was supposed to go, but he didn't.
And so you have not been there. And then there's a bunch of US here. Okay, Davido is a US citizen, so let's just cut him some slack on that.
That's one thing. That's an
alright. So there's Brussels in Belgium, there's Netherlands, there's
show them out.
and all these places, right? This is my point. Your own point is the billboard, right? That's the only valid point you brought up in terms of global reach, I'll be honest. And then here, is places he has done concerts and sold them out.
He has been to Jamaica.
It's not about going.
Yes.
Did he?
What kind of crowd turned up? I don't know this venue, shall there might be small places.
He has done.
When you talk about global reach bar,
he has done the show.
Wait, if we're talking about billboard, we're talking about
he has done the
charts,
show
right?
in Jamaica.
Are we talking about chart? Do you
So
know
you're
that
telling me
if you have to
US,
compare the
UK,
both of them,
Jamaica.
Wizkid songs,
And that's all.
That's
That's the.
Has he gone to China, maybe Bangladesh?
He was in Puerto Rico.
Okay, so let's leave that. Okay.
He went there for Afro.
So the next thing we are going to argue about now is impact on local artists. All right. So I'm going to ask you. You have only 2 minutes to speak, Justin. So make your point very quickly.
Before
so tell us.
Excuse, sorry. Before we go into the impact on local,
Start with Jai.
I'll start with Jai, yeah.
before we
You
go to the impact on local artists,
Yeah.
you tell us. You be specific on what grounds.
No, you bring those guys
Otherwise,
up.
just tell us
Whatever
who he has brought up.
Yes.
And whose career he has had a positive impact on. You understand? Okay. So this first particular in terms of global reach, I refuse to concede that Wizkid has more. I believe the billboard thing is a big deal. Like that points for that really.
That's a big point for me.
Yeah, it's a big point for Wiz. But I'm telling you, the venues are sold out around the world, and so it's pretty close to me. So
Pretty close to you.
Yeah. So me, I'll choose. I'd say it's level in terms of global reach. That's what I'd say. Anybody that knows Wizkid knows Davido. That's what I know.
That's the truth.
Anybody that knows Wizkid knows Davido.
It's not leveled now. It's not leveled.
And I think EMS, what do you think?
It's not leveled.
In terms of these 2 points we've brought.
This time I feel like since the first one you said you spoke too much, let's start with 30 BG now.
Yes,
start
you guys
from
should go
Impact,
step by
yeah.
step.
Yes, on the
You shouldn't
local-
be like,
Okay.
we're
Local
always
artist,
going
fine.
first and,
Okay,
you know,
so-
you guys are always saying we're president.
Yes.
Okay, now let me just say
Let
something.
EMS start. Tell
Let
us
me just say something.
about these guys.
Have you heard about Mayor Kun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you heard about Terry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know Terry is from Machal's gang?
I know Terry very well.
Very
Guy.
talented,
Yeah.
beautiful singer.
Just dropped the single Danger.
I've never even heard about
I can swear to God, I can swear that Jerry hasn't heard that single.
I swear to God,
Jerry, have you?
I've heard it.
Do you know the song? Like, do you know the song?
Yes, now.
Sing it.
He sang about.
Sing is what he sang about.
If
I leave-
Tell me, she tell me.
If I leave you,
No, he's explaining the lyrics. Like, he can't even sing it. Explaining it.
I know,
Like,
I know
what
it.
you get?
Oh my God.
See,
I'm not-
no, let me say
I'm
something.
a Starboy Terry fan.
If I have to
No,
say- if I have to
let me
say-
say something. I'm not a Mayor Kun fan per se. Do you understand? But the video.
If I leave you, cause so just last song. Yes, that's the song. Yeah, if I leave you, cause so just last song.
Listen to this is this thing. It is a smash hit.
But I've never even heard.
But you need to understand that this guy is not that signed to just Starboy.
Listen, let's listen.
Yeah, he has to leave. He has to leave
Because
He has to
nobody.
leave, right?
Let's
Wait,
listen.
he's still in Starboy record.
It's affiliated.
Look at this.
I'm sorry, it's affiliated, but it's not.
Confused now.
Yeah, it's affiliated with Starboy, but it's not.
Black Bones.
If you
Wizkid
check-
co-signed Black Bones. Are you guys aware?
Yes,
It's
now.
in Chocolate City, but Wizkid
Co-signed
co-signed it. You
it,
don't
yes.
know. You can check it
But
out.
you no, that was audio assignment.
How
The
can
same
you
thing
say
they
audio?
did with
How can you say?
Easy. Now let me tell you something that I
Say
don't know.
audio this thing.
No, let me tell you something.
Let's speak.
Wait,
Let's
This is not audio.
Now wait, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Okay, wait, let me go back to the local reach.
Yeah.
See, I'll start by bringing up the people Wizkid said he brought up. This guy's R2B is from
But
Ghana.
I think he's going
No,
off.
no,
I'm not good.
I like to just
Focus
focus
on
on
30
when they bring this about. We'll talk about it.
No, I wanted to. Okay.
Alright,
Now
see,
see.
EMS.
There's Mayor Kun.
You have 2 minutes to talk about
If you
your
go like that, we'll bring one.
Chill. You are taking to his time.
Okay, wait. There's Mayor Kun.
Yeah.
Mayor Kun is, I'll say Mayor Kun is a global artist too.
Nah.
From Davido's gang. Do you understand? There's Jemo the
And
rapper.
then he's saying no.
Do you understand? There's Jemo.
I need to be jotting this thing.
Davido brought out single-handedly out Jemo, and at one point Jemo was the only rapper we were listening to.
How?
You do deny that fact. That at one point, no, let's be very realistic and honest now.
And you know,
At that point,
I even died for a long
yes,
time.
now before Jemo came out now
It's after Dream we really started listening to
to rap
songs.
music.
No.
to rap song again.
No.
Come on, I can't remember. But there's a
That's
period.
respect
He
on
was
MI.
being
When the
featured.
fuck was MI?
No,
Exactly. He was being featured a lot and was rapping a lot in those.
When the
You know
fuck
how
was
many
MI?
people
Where was
rap in that
Vector?
period?
How will you say stop listening to rap?
Let's say around 219.
How will you
That
say stop
period.
listening to rap?
All those times, it was strictly NYC.
MI Neto C. This
At
guy's
the point,
right
it
there.
was
It was when
YC.
YC dropped off. It was when YC dropped off that Dremo even
Jamo,
started.
see, now
They were
let
not
me tell
even
you.
around the stage. They
See,
were not
the Dremo
banging
they're
at the
talking
same
about.
time.
Almost.
They're making it seem as if there was nobody before Draymond. Draymond came and took the rap off.
No, we're not saying that. We're just
No,
saying
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
No, that's what I
See, you're
said.
misunderstanding him. So
Let
let
me
me
see.
see. Let
Let
me
me
see.
see.
Please,
Sorry,
make your
sorry.
point.
See.
Make your point, Maji. Make your point.
Davido is blessed beyond measures to support talent and groom them to limelight.
Okay.
You
The
are-
only person
you are-
that does it
Yeah, I
better
agree,
than
I agree.
Davido is Olamide. That's the only person that does it better than.
So where's Don Jazzy?
Papa, this guy, Don Jazzy is a record label boss.
Even
Like
if
he's
good on-
a
okay.
producer.
No.
Honestly, Davido is a
Talking about
talent.
sentimental.
Alright, you know the argument is down. So put Don Jazzy and Olamide before
Outside,
Davido.
yes.
Fine, right?
You
Let's move
understand?
on.
But now see, when Davido brought Mail home, it was a smash. Everybody did tomorrow, everybody know Mail. Who brought him out? Davido. Davido took what's this guy? Dremo. Groom Dremo smash. Davido settled down, took Peruzzi. Peruzzi is a world-class songwriter. Smash. You listen to Peruzzi all the time. Smash. Do you understand?
This is three people that are, as in they
Top
are very
elite
good,
artists,
solid artists on their own right
solid
now.
artists.
Okay.
Do you understand? Yonda came out at that point. Yonda even did magic at some point. See, no.
You want to say you don't know Yonda. I keep trying to say no. If anything, Yonda is on the same level with Terry right now. If
Yes,
anything-
now.
If anything, Yonda is on the same level with
Go
Terry.
on, go on, go on,
Man,
go
you
on.
have the
He
stage.
brought Yonda. Yonda did some stuff. Yes, he did a smash and then he fell off the grid too. Do you understand? Davido has single-handedly picked artists that he didn't even have any affiliations with because he liked their music and he said, guy, you need to blow, this song need to reach far. Let me feature on this
So
track.
he rise by lifting others.
Pressed by lifting others. He took Lighter. Shot the video for Lighter. Featured on the song. Blue Lighter.
What's up with
Off
his
again.
career? What's up with Lighter's career?
That is no.
He has done his part.
He has done his part.
What he did, and what he did,
What
that
he did,
song.
Blue
You know
Lighter
he
and
blew
that song.
right?
Do you want to talk about the songs? Davido called the artist, bro. Come, let me jump on that song because I want
Songs
to do
are
that
already
song.
hit. Is that what you're saying?
See, Davido knew within his heart of hearts that that song would just die.
But you know those songs have to be hit. What are the chances that a song will not be a hit and Davido will hear it
Thank you.
and want to be on it? But you know that for each song, once Davido jumps on the remix of a song,
That's
the remix always does way better than the original.
better
song.
than the original song.
Not always true.
I beg,
Which
give me an instance.
original song exists where he did a remix and then it wasn't as good as the
Humble
original?
Smith or Snatchy.
What are you saying, young man?
Yes.
Alright.
Humble Smith or Snatchy, the original version was a bigger hit compared to the remix.
But do you know that remix
You
gave
can
us
check
in
it out.
gave Humble Speed a wider audience?
You can check it out.
No, do you know? No, for the song, I could say you are probably. You know, I'm not even certain, but do you know that for Humble Smith's
Why
career,
did you give me the eye?
for Humble Smith's career, he did way like people started knowing Humble Smith because of Davido. He did a lot for Humble
That
Smith.
sang Maserati. Also, what's
Well,
that's his name. No, I'm not a Yoruba person, so I can't really get this pronunciation.
Olakira.
Olakira. But do you know that because of that, do you know that Olakira got an endorsement?
David did great on the remix, but the original version was what brought that guy out to them. Like,
But do you know that the
Okay, I'll be honest. I don't think I've even
I don't use.
seen
I
the
don't
original
use.
version before.
I don't use.
see
I-
Of
me,
that
I've
song.
listened to the original version.
If
Yes.
anyone listening to this podcast, you know that
No,
I'm
see.
actually engaging you guys. That
No,
sentiment.
wait. Now let me tell you something. See that
When it
song
comes
that
to
you're talking
analyzing
about.
music.
Wait, see that song.
You
That
have a
song you're
minute.
talking about.
You have a minute.
That's Maserati song. Do you know what that song did for Olakira now? Because of the remix of that song.
Tell us.
Maserati actually gave him a car now. Did you know that he got an endorsement?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yes, recently because of that song.
Was it because they featured on the song?
He did that first song.
Why did they give him
Why
after
did
the
they
first
give
song?
him?
Why did they give him
Why did they give him after the first
Featured on the
song?
song?
Why didn't they give him after the first song? Davido blew that
Can
song
you
to
prove
the
that?
wider
Can
audience.
you prove that for me?
Alright.
Come
That
on
they,
now.
Okay,
was
those
there a
things-
clause in their agreement
or the endorsement deal that they said.
Of course not, but you know what fame does.
No,
You know what fame does. You know what fame does. You know
He already had fame with the original Maserati.
He had a hit song. He didn't have fame.
We'll get back to this.
Yeah,
Jay,
we'll definitely get
tell
back
us, tell us what impact Wizkid has on
First of all,
local artists.
when you say somebody is signing an artist, you talk about the deals behind the signing. When Wizkid signed LAX, LAX said it with his mouth. It was an artist development kind of deal.
So what does that supposed to mean?
Okay, you'll be on my record label. You learn how. Okay, you learn how this music thing works, how to make record, and that was what Wiz did for LAX.
Okay.
He stayed in that record label, he learned how.
So he came to do IT with Wizkid.
Exactly.
Okay, teaching practice.
Yes.
Okay.
Most of it. Then if you notice, when Wiz does collaboration with people, or when he does signing, Wizkid is better more with producers. I can tell you a number of local producers that Wizkid blew up.
Tell us now.
Legendary beats. Nobody knew them before they came to meet Wiz.
Okay.
SARS.
SARS.
I want you to
What
understand.
you say? Nobody knew SARS.
Come on, it was Samba. What are you saying? It was Samba.
Are you guys saying nobody knew SARS before Wizkid?
Wait, tell us
SARS.
this. Wait, I want to say. No. Shay, the essence is they blew up after the collaboration.
You know
Tell me
what?
the song. No, I
You
need
see-
to understand.
no,
Wait,
wait.
you know that. Wait, let me finish. Allow me now.
Yeah.
Okay, after Samba, SARS became a big name.
Alright.
Now let's go to the biggest artist.
Before we go anywhere,
before-
can you just say one small thing, Jay? Remember before we started recording this podcast, you told me you're going to teach
No,
this.
that-
What you're
no.
doing is
I'm
impact
not
on
twisting-
local artists. Wizkid is an artist. Is who
Wait,
are you bringing up?
It's like being not a local artist.
You now.
It's
To fill in your shoes. So stop telling me
No,
about
no.
producers. Stop telling me about producers.
You cannot tell me local
This guy is
artists.
SARS not an artist.
I would have thought about
It's
producers.
getting
So
interesting.
let's just say SARS
It's getting
is
interesting.
SARS is not an artist.
It's getting it.
We're talking about the real artist.
Let me
It's
give
an
you
artist.
one.
Why are you looking at me?
Let me give you one insight. Wait,
Check it.
Wait.
Go and
Now
check
tell
it.
me.
Performing artist.
Go and check.
Maybe we phrase it well.
So,
Performing artist that.
SARS has a project with Word. I love girls with trouble.
Is that not
if
artist?
they're going to
Let me
say,
say
what are you
no.
saying?
No.
You guys are a joke,
Let me-
man. Why are you
That's one
saying
artist.
this?
Wait,
That's one artist that
SARS is an artist now.
Okay.
Okay,
Thames, my baby.
Everybody can
Let's
see
talk
how
about my-
pathetic this is right now.
Let's talk about my baby
How?
Thames.
Okay.
What about them?
Come on.
Thames was already a phenomenon.
Alright, let me explain something to you, yes? Do you know Essence? Do you know Essence is more of a theme song than a
Yes,
Wizkid
that's
song?
not a
Here we
point.
go again.
That is not a
Here
point.
we go
That's
again.
not what
Here
we're
we go
saying.
again. Here we go again.
Come on now.
Thames has solo songs, singles.
Yes.
Why have they not taken?
Can I explain?
To be honest, Thames international.
Thames blew that song.
Let me say them blew the song. When
very
Thames
honest.
was all appreciative that Wiz, the legend, got her on. And
No,
then
it is
how can you say? I can dig out that tweet.
I have something to tell
I can
you
dig
guys.
out that tweet.
Let me tell you something.
It's not about the tweet.
I can dig out the
I'm
tweet.
saying categorically, state me
That
anywhere. Can't
Thames,
be the police.
Thames.
Thames made that song a hit.
So Thames
There's
has
nothing.
Listen now,
You tell
Thames
me.
has her own songs that she's solo on.
Exactly.
Yes,
How
you know-
much has she
God.
done with it?
Hey God,
Which
okay, let me answer you.
achievement has she done with it?
Let me answer you.
Answer
Can I answer
me.
you?
Answer
Please, let me
me.
talk. Alright, see what Davido does, yeah? He brings artists that nobody
Nobody knows.
from anywhere.
can you
Does
say
them
nobody
listen
knows?
to me,
Turns
please.
them to
Please.
superstars.
Please.
Who knew
How
Mayokun?
can you say nobody knows?
Who knew Mayokun? Who knew
Did you know
Dremo?
Mayokun before
You
he started doing
mentioned
accent?
collaborations
Who
with
knew
Dida
that?
that used to blow people now.
No.
that was
Minus the collaboration.
Are you done speaking? Are you done speaking?
Minus
Now?
the collaboration.
That boy,
One house.
you have your 2
One
minutes,
house.
please, man. Rock it. 2 minutes is still on. It's rolling.
Okay, we'll talk about this Thames thing, right?
We'll
Finish
revisit
your
these
thing.
things.
We'll talk about the Thames
Please.
thing. You have
Make
anything
your
else to
point.
say?
Make your
Scatter my head. I
No,
don't like
man.
this.
I'm sorry.
You see, that's what happens when you're not prepared to meet that TBG. You always be confused. It's shoot.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm just surprised that you see
I'm not.
facts and you be going sideways.
Okay, you're out of point.
I'm not out of point.
It's not out of
Okay,
point.
fine, it's scrambled.
It's not out of
We are
point.
ready.
Allow me.
not out
of
Okay,
point.
okay. I was saying something about producers. Now I've gotten to Thames. Before the whole Made in Lagos album, nobody knew Teyiwo.
Tewa.
Yes.
Yeah,
Don't say that.
Now, why this boy?
Don't
did you-
say that.
Did you know him? Did
Don't
you
say
know now?
that. I knew Tewa before.
Because you're a thief boy like him.
Hi, oh.
Because in this place.
Let's even keep the tribal sentiment.
Do you know what
aside.
Tewa was
It's not
doing?
sentiment now. But it's just saying.
No, I'm just saying, if I knew him, I knew
can you say I need to know?
Jai is saying it's because the guy Tewa is actually more of an Abuja artist. He's not really Lagos based artist.
Did you know him? That's my point. Did you know him before?
He didn't have this publicity before
Yes, now.
he did the song with Wiz. That's
No,
what
he
I is trying to
did,
say.
though.
No,
Let me tell you
he did
something.
not.
Tewa was
Let's
not in
be very
Nigeria at that
let's
point.
be very
Tewa was not
frank
in Nigeria at that
with
point. Now let me tell you,
He didn't have
Tewa
the
had
audience
his
he had now.
audience. Specifically outside Nigeria to be very
please,
frank
let me
and
tell you
then
something. Let me
Abuja.
ask you
See,
another question.
to be very honest, I
When you're
started
talking
following
about
Tewa when he
influence
was
of
4,000 followers on Twitter. I said that was when
But
I
after
started
he met
following
After he did,
Before he met
the
with
record.
Tewa reached like 100k.
After the
Before he met
record,
Wiz.
what will you say?
No, I'm just trying to tell you that but he had his own reach back
we're
then.
talking about.
See this thing
That's
he's saying,
the impact
yeah?
we're talking about.
The Tewa was he was an artist that had his own fans, had to do his music. He was known in Abuja.
The day you decide to say you're an artist, you have fans.
Listen to me
Wait.
first. No, don't
Wait,
stop
no,
me that
I
way.
need to ask one question. Before this guy blew up, what is his name? Portable. Do you know he had singles that had
He
over
did.
500k
He did.
streams? Did you know about it?
I can't confirm that thing you just said.
You
right?
can verify it.
No, why is it just because he blew that those songs had streams?
Check it.
Let's be honest.
Did you see them before he blew?
See,
Did you see those things?
Yes, now. See, before
That
he
is
blew,
Portable because
when
you
you
Portable
Portable
because
because that's what I'm saying. I didn't know him, but when
So how did you know that those songs were at 500K?
You must have checked it
Wait,
now that he's.
wait, now let me say something.
What you are trying
Let
to
me
say?
say something.
God mentioned
Let me
it
say
now.
What you are trying to say, but
Let me
you
say
are
something.
likening it to Lekon. When Lekon
No,
he
not
was Big
Lekon
Brother,
said.
nobody knew him. But when he was a big brother, people started streaming his music because he was popular. Do you understand?
See,
That's what I was saying.
let me
that's the same thing.
let me
Nobody
tell you something
knew
before
what
let me tell
Portable.
you. When my friend Pounce went to Abuja on an interview, they were promoting a song, Samba. I don't know, you saw it on Tunde Edmonds' page one time. Yes. So when they went there, that time Mohbad was still a regular artist.
He went to Ogun one time, but
Yes,
he was in
it
Ibadan.
was,
Ibadan.
Mohbad was just a regular artist to us, but in Lagos, he was super hot. It was like,
That's what you're trying to say.
Yes, now-
I see what I'm going to admit to. This guy might not even be as big as Mohbad was, or he might be. You get, but Wizkid's effect, yeah. But Wizkid's effect took him to new levels.
Yes,
I
now-
understand that, and I'm going to debunk that point soon. So talk. Let's not shout about it. You get me? What you said about Thames is the same thing. It's almost the same thing. Maybe Tewa was not as big as Thames was before Wizkid touched her, but you get.
But
it's
you
the same
should
kind of-
know
they had some
that Tewa had his
I-
audience.
I-
He had his cult
I still have
following.
one point
Do
more.
you understand?
Wait,
I would say his cult
blew
following.
beyond that.
Let's talk about one other
So,
person.
yeah.
Loj. Do you know that? Wait, now calm down, Loj. Calm down.
sure.
Leave
Wait,
them.
now
Leave
why?
them.
But
I want
you
to
know,
hear you. I want to hear you.
but
Alright.
do you know that? I will tell you that 90%, 70%. Let me break it down. Let me reduce it. 70% of Nigerians listening to that Loj's EP because it had Wizkid on it. Am I lying?
To be honest, let me be even honest. I don't even know any of Loj's song.
Alright,
Shame
listen.
on you.
It's fine.
That's 2021.
That's why.
See, that's the only
It's
song
okay.
that
That's
Love
what
and
I'm doing.
attention.
Just one song to blow you off. Just one song. How many songs of Portable do you know?
AMS, chill. Leave them. I have it loaded. You get. I'll cock it and blast you guys.
So this
Are
thing
you
that
done?
you say about Machala people is true.
Okay, that's you.
That's Jaya, you done?
I'm done.
Okay. Now I basically
Try not to repeat anything you said.
almost I've men.
Fine.
The
Tell us
points in my head,
what
man,
he has done for
they're endless.
local artists, yeah.
They're endless.
Okay.
When you talk about impact on the local artist, like
You
trying
stop
to
at 50, so it's your duty to make sure somebody doesn't interrupt.
But you know, you guys never talked about even endorsement from the
We'll
local
get to
impact.
that.
We
We'll
are
get to
coming.
that. Those are achievements, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when we are saying this guy someone brought out best artists and made them big stars and all. Let's first know it's a business. It's a business before the next thing follows. Now, as human beings, we might not be. There's no such person that is good, like an all-round good person. You have your weaknesses, you have your shortcomings, even as a person, even as a professional too, you do.
Okay.
So now let's say, in this case now, this is not actually Wizkid's weaknesses, no. But this is him not deciding to explore that particular aspect so well. That is my own opinion, and that is what I have to say about this matter now. So if I feel he has not really had so much time to invest in trying to sign artists and have time to work on them,
Okay.
doesn't make him any less of a good artist
Yeah,
or a bad person. He's
No,
a very
nobody
good
said he's a bad
businessman.
person.
He's a very good businessman. So now, if we are talking about impact on artists,
I will not mention LX that Jai brought out. We didn't know him before Caro. After Caro, Wizkid signed him shortly before he left.
Yeah.
Wiz still had a deal with Mr. Easy. People call it plastic deal, but you can check up your facts. It was confirmed. He had a deal with Efia Nocturnal. She's a Ghanaian-based artist. I knew her because she signed to Starboy Records.
Okay.
And when Wiz created Starboy, I think sometime in 2014, 2015, he brought out Malik Berry. Berry is a London-based producer. And before that time, for me, you people can say you knew Malik Berry before then, but me, I'm saying I didn't know Berry before then. But Wiz brought him on the matter. He was the one that produced the matter. It was a smash hit. From that point onwards, Wiz influence and impact on the guy made him become a recording artist. Like he was
Performing
now,
artist.
He was now performing and doing shows and concerts, and he had a lot of it. I'm his fan too. I love his music. He makes great music. Aside from that, Wiz, if you're talking about impact now, Wiz has helped promoted Black Bones. He brought Black Bones on stage in O2 Arena for the first time in Black Bones' lifetime as an artist. He has never graced that stage. He did the same for Bella Shmurda. Bella was literally crying, like Popoli, his guy, was also crying back here in Nigeria. They were so happy. Wiz took Loj to O2 Arena. The Loj said you don't know any of his songs. This is impact we're talking about. Making impact on the local artist.
Yes.
Wiz was able to take the guy there. Wiz brought Caesar Millie out. Like Caesar was doing well. I didn't know him then, but Wiz did a collaboration with him on Soko, and it was a smash hit. You see, featured him on Commander. It was still a big one.
Spotless.
Like Spotless is another one. So basically, if we are talking about impact on artists, I've been able to mention. I don't want to mention SARS again, but the whole thing there that we need to know is, I feel like Jai rightly pointed out, that Loj's EP won't have been that big but SARS knew, and there's a marketing strategy. He brought Wiz on the project, and that helped promoted it. That is the impact we are talking about. Wizkid loves to work more with producers. I didn't know London on the beat. Before Wiz worked with him on his...
He didn't know London.
For real.
He didn't know.
Okay, I'm saying I didn't know London.
Yeah.
But Wiz, when he worked with London, he tweeted about it. Go check London out. Like, the boy is good. When he worked with him on Soundman Volume 1.
Okay.
So I'm saying if you are speaking about impact now, all between Wiz and Davido, they have all impacted on local artists. You can now decide and say this one has done better, the other one has done better. It can always be a debate that will never end. But all of them have impacted on artists.
The influence on local artists.
Locally.
You shouldn't bring up streams.
You shouldn't bring us. No.
Because that's a different.
No. All right. So let me take this thing aside and I'll just pick it apart now, piece by piece. Everything you have said. When we are talking about Davido, we are talking about artists that he made A-listers in Nigeria. I said local. When we were doing this thing, when I made that list, it was local on local artists. What he has done for local artists. Now, when you're talking about what Wizkid did with, who did you bring? Let me even start with DJ, for example. Okay. Even if you don't know, you might have even heard the song, but you don't know anyone that sang it. This Tonongo song, Champagne.
Yeah, he had Tonongo, he had Mona Lisa.
So these songs were before he met Wizkid, and God knows, anybody that listens to Nigerian music knows that Tonongo of that song. There's a certain pattern with what all the people you've mentioned now that
Let me
Wizkid
correct
has.
you. Don't say he had it before he met Wizkid. It's off the project Wizkid is on to.
It's the project.
Yes. You don't
That
know.
song, that song came out before that.
No, listen now.
They put it on the EP.
It's on the EP.
No, they just the song came out. That song was a single.
Yes, they put it on
That song was a single.
That was the lead single for that EP.
Exactly,
No,
and
they
it came
put
out
it on
first.
the
That's what they
EP
do now.
now.
You bring out one song from the album.
One song.
And then you have the album.
Do you know that
And that song was a hit before we even knew.
started getting
Wizkid was
attention
on it.
after
Before
SARS
what?
posted a
It was
video
SARS now.
of him listening to
SARS.
Wizkid's verse
Eh,
on that song.
Loj.
That song, Tonongo doesn't have. You guys are all up in my talk right now. You were saying something. So now that's somebody that was already known in this country for doing music without anybody knowing any affiliation with Wizkid. Yes, shortly after there was an EP that even blew him up further. But he was an artist that had come up on his own, had fans. I already liked him. I was blasting that song constantly. Said I already liked him before I even knew he did anything with Wizkid. That's one. Tems had best on lots of songs that people
very
knew.
Like I was
already.
listening to the song steady.
It's even in that made me know Tems. One you be luku baby, oh, that song. Those songs people knew it in this country. You get even trying.
Yes.
Before Wizkid even had her number, you get this. That is Tems.
She did
and
well.
And I admit, Wizkid, right? When he touched her, she went global. People knew her more because of Essence, right?
Impact.
Listen to me first.
Impact.
That's an artist that is blown. If you ask them, before Wizkid touched her, if you ask
She had
them,
a blessing.
Wait, let me say something.
Okay.
You are now trying to counter our point. Give us your point.
Ashwin.
No, but that's not where
He said Mayoku is a global. Mayoku is not a global.
He's not global, fine. He's not global, but he's
He's an
A-list
A-list in Nigeria.
He's not an A-list artist.
What are you
my
saying?
God.
If you say
disrespecting
Mayoku is an
like
A-list
this?
artist, then it's the category of their brand. How will you say that?
One of the best.
If you are talking
one of the
A-list,
best
okay,
musicians
what's your
in this
criteria for calling
No,
someone
no,
an
see,
A-list
wait.
artist?
Do you?
How can you call me a
country.
It's
So
not.
it's A-list, okay, is Mayoku on
He
the
is
same
not.
grade
He is not.
say, a
If you
Ruga?
say Mayokun is an A-list artist, that means
Answer Coke.
Wizkid is an A-list artist.
Wait, I want to ask
David is an A-list artist.
Alright,
One
no,
is
no,
A-list. Jumaba is an A-list.
Right now.
They are P-Square. So how will you bring Mayokun
Rema
out?
and Mayoku, who is bigger?
Who?
Rema and Mayoku.
Those guys are B-list
That's
artists
a
now.
tough argument. But you know what? I don't want
They are
to.
B-list artists.
Listen to
They
me.
are B-list artists. They are not A-list artists. Mayoku is a B-list
Okay,
artist.
fine. Let's see. I think. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I think
It's
the
the only
A-list
one.
thing is bringing argument. Abi,
Good.
I would say established, fully established.
Thank you.
So Mayoku is a fully established artist because of Davido. Do you
That
get?
nobody
You
knew
understand?
him.
Peruzzi is a fully established artist.
You cannot say
He's a fully established
Fully
artist.
established artist, please.
can never be a fully established
I'm
artist.
going to ignore this thing you're doing right
But
now
let me tell
because
you.
of Davido. All right.
No,
Who is the other
come
person
on now.
again?
Cannot say.
Not because of
It's
that.
Dremo is a fully established artist.
Listen.
Dremo is established.
They are getting this things wrong.
He's established.
They are getting this
He's
things wrong.
established.
They are getting this
Why
things
are
wrong.
you guys? Why are you
Wait,
telling
it's
me
not
of quiet?
established.
Can I
Now,
have?
when
Can I
you
have?
say yes, it doesn't mean when you make wrong points, we will not correct
No,
you.
you have
We might forget.
No.
We might
That's why I have
forget.
your phone.
We might forget.
Can you say-
And we don't have
can you
all
say-
day. We don't have all day. We don't
Okay,
have all day.
fine. I don't want to argue this thing. Like I don't want to go in and start.
Coke, let me say something. Do you know,
Yes.
Siba?
Yes.
The only thing, one thing people should understand is
Yeah.
Davido picked these guys from scratch when nobody knew them. You're talking about them.
You keep saying nobody knew them. They had
Nobody
their fans
knew
now.
Mayokun now.
They had their fans now.
No, you want to call 10 people fans or 20 people?
How can
Let's.
you say 10
You know what you're going to
How?
do? Let's finish this thing. I was heading somewhere. You get me?
Please, make your
I've called Tems. Abi.
Yeah.
Where Tems was before Wizkid met her.
Tems were half
and
of
where
that ladder.
Mayoku was when Davido
Big
met
magic.
him. It's not the same thing. By
I
any
agree.
by
Any magic, any
standard
standard
you
you
bring.
I agree.
It's not the same thing.
Facts.
And see this thing with Tems, everything you've mentioned, he brought these black bones on stage. All these people were people that already were established in the Nigerian music industry before Wizkid did anything with them. If anything, what Wizkid does is that he sees you, oh, you are doing well.
Let me-
Come, let's do
go on.
something together. It's just like, okay, I know how to do something that you two you are doing far better than me, but you like my style. So you want to come and do it with me simply because like not because you want to, not because you say that I'm suffering and then you want to change my life.
Davido takes risk with
Yes,
this
so
artist.
when David does a remix with the song that already is that what it means?
That's part of it.
It's
But
the
not-
same, that is the same thing.
That's
Davido and Wizkid do those things together.
yes.
Now, aside those
Part of the
things,
business.
aside those things, Davido now does the extra work of bringing an artist
from scratch.
from a certain level that Wizkid does not bring artists from to a certain level that Wizkid does not bring artists from and take them to.
So
you
does it
understand?
make him a lesser artist?
Doesn't
We're
make
not
him a
talking
leader,
about
but
making
that's what we are
lesser
arguing on.
artists.
We
We're
are arguing
arguing
on that topic right now.
on
So
local
from what we've
reach.
said,
Yeah.
from this topic right now in terms of impact on people, on artists, people that want to be musicians, people that are musicians, who do you think has more impact? Be honest with
Just
yourself.
few points that
Has
will
more
give.
impact.
Yes,
On local
the
artists.
local artists.
Let's leave it to the audience.
Okay.
No, let's be honest. No, you're a liar.
No audience.
No, please be very honest.
Not audience. I'll say something to you guys, and I want to correct this narrative.
Okay.
Let's correct the narrative and set it straight.
Okay.
When I bring
when I bring an artist on my record label,
Yes.
I'm not going to give you what to sing, really. Do you understand? You're already talented.
Okay.
I brought you out.
I'm talking about yourself, hypothetically, Abi.
I'm talking about how the music industry works.
No, I'll cut you short
When-
because
when-
I was signed to
when they
I was signed
sign-
to a record label.
When they
I'm talking
sign,
as
when they sign, listen now, listen up. When you sign an artist, they write their songs, right?
No,
they write
the
their
artists
songs.
write their songs.
no.
They write.
They don't.
They write
This is
their
somebody that has been
songs.
signed. This is somebody
They
that has been
have-
signed before. This is somebody that
I
has
see.
been signed
Let me
before.
tell you, I've been signed to
Just
record
have you
label
been signed before?
as a
No,
rapper.
listen. Why are you saying EME wrote songs for Wizkid?
What are you not saying? Do you know that?
No, you're getting this
You
wrong.
have
You're getting this
evidence
wrong.
that they did
Listen
it.
now, listen.
You have evidence that they did it.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Do you even think all of Rema's songs are Rema?
No, don't put words in my mouth. Don't put words in my mouth and get it straight.
Okay.
Do you know songwriting is a profession?
Yes.
There are professional songwriters.
Thank you.
You can employ their services. They will write songs. They can write songs for you.
There are also melody builders.
Still doesn't make you less of an artist.
Of course.
You have your own lyrics that you script down and sing it, right? There are times an artist reaches out to
Yeah.
So like I was saying, if you sign an artist, you're only exploring the talent that artist has. Your record label doesn't give talent. So your management team, if it's good enough to help bring out the best in that person, it's highly commendable, and that is what the business is all about. That's what
So
it entails.
what does that-
So for me, I've said Wizkid has not really ventured into that line of business.
Okay, like bringing artists from scratch.
Like yes,
What it does is
what
artist development.
for him, I feel it's about his own personal decision, and we're not going to accuse him of not doing so well in that aspect.
It's not
So I
accusation,
feel for him personally, he has not really given it time
Right.
to invest his energy, resources, and time into signing artists and having so much time to have a team that will manage them and bring them out.
So
like
that means they have a greater edge on that part, right?
Yes, but for me, I'm not going to argue that fact. I will say it very clear to you.
You know,
that is
it's
me.
very difficult for you to admit it.
It's not difficult for me.
No, it's
not
very
difficult for me.
it's better
Are you the
at
one that
bringing
forced me to
artists
say
from
yes, or
It's
did I
not
say
bad.
it? Did I say it at gunpoint?
No.
I didn't say it at gunpoint.
But
I
see,
said,
you're
I
stuttering before
said,
you
really
say
have to
no,
bring it
no.
from your mouth.
It wasn't hard for me. It wasn't hard for me.
Right.
It wasn't hard for me. And man, to bring to you guys, you need to know that my idol is working on his next album. It's called More Love, Less Ego. So man, I have to actually let my ego step down. So David has done more in that aspect of signing artists and managing them to limelight, more than Wiz has actually given in his energy into that segment.
I appreciate your honesty.
So for me, that's what I would submit.
So Jai, do you have-
For me, I'm not convinced that you people are not allowing us include producers.
But no, they allowed.
They didn't.
And-
He didn't.
No,
please,
where the conversation was, where the argument was where he said producers are not artists.
Yes.
That's where we corrected them and they admitted. So it's a good one. So when they said broadly, our conversation centers around impact on local artists, right? So you mentioned producers, they mentioned too, they mentioned artists, and the artist Davido has signed under DMW and all of those. So I mentioned other impacts Wizkid has done. The only one he has not done, he has not really signed so many artists. Yet those he has signed have been successful. To the best of my knowledge, Terry is a successful artist.
I don't know.
LAX is successful.
Yes.
Berry is doing well.
Yes.
Easy is doing well. FI is doing well. Cesar is doing well. Spotless. All these guys, when they had contact with Wizkid, they did well. Straight.
What's the name of the song?
So if it's impact, they have both contributed and done greatly.
Okay.
So I've made my point. That's my resolution.
So, Jai, you're saying something.
I'm done.
Okay. Well, in terms of producer, sorry. You know, you mentioned this one, but you know his job. What you're talking about is managing. Like you said, that management. Yeah, he did well.
Impact.
Okay, impact. Yeah, he
Said
did well.
impact.
Try to calculate.
Said
He
impact.
did well for SARS, right? SARS and who again? Jiko?
KLP.
Eh?
KLP was with Wiz now.
I don't know about.
You can
I don't know the person,
things.
so
You can check. You don't know Kelpie.
no, I don't know. Maybe I'm not that good. Like
Don't
with
legendary
music streams, it's not my
What of
fault.
legendary beats?
I know legendary beats.
Mute now. Legendary beats that has gone.
I know legendary beats.
It's because of Wizkid.
Okay. So
Yes. And he's signed to
get it.
Starboy.
But you know, it's because. He's signed. Legendary
Yes,
beats.
he's
Okay,
signed
yeah,
to
I
Starboy.
remember. I remember.
He's signed to Starboy.
So
There are two. Now say you know it's a duo group.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know.
Mute
I
and
didn't
his
know
There's
that.
Mute
And his
and
brother.
Easy. You can check them out. Legendary Beats. Mute. Mute is the one that did Maya. That produced Maya.
Wait, I used to call him what 4Y.
No, the other four bar is A.
It's
Yeah,
my
that's it.
God.
Yeah, it's Mute.
Same way they call
It's Mute.
this
And
guy.
then Easy.
Slack.
Yeah, it's
I
black.
know it's black.
It's black.
Oxlade.
Yeah, it's black. It's not
Somebody
slack.
says of
It's black.
Slade.
Yes, that's
This is Yoruba. It must be a Yoruba person.
Okay. However, now the next thing we are going to argue on is social. We have 1 hour per segment. I didn't say that earlier. That's why we have to do this in 2 parts. But it's 1 hour per segment, so please let's try to be productive and then keep our talk short. But it's difficult. I mean, it's difficult.
True.
So, social what? Social activity. is what I
Activity,
said,
yes.
yeah. So, I don't know. Let's just first check followings on social media for both of them. So, your phone, please. Just check Instagram and Twitter. For Wizkid, Instagram and Twitter for Davido. Combine them. Let's see if we get them.
I don't have Twitter on my
Wizkid.
No, David.
In Africa, not just Nigeria.
Okay. So that's just one small aspect, right? I wanted to get that out of the way, so we don't argue about it.
David has 23.4 million.
This has like 14.
Same Wiz has like 14 or something.
Alright. So
Let's check.
that's almost double. But that doesn't mean anything. Let's okay, it does mean something.
This is 14.2.
Yeah, nonsense Wizkid.
14.2.
Okay. So Davido has more reach on social media. That's out of the way. Now, engagement with like
His fans.
with his fans and social
Can't even
issues.
compare.
You
can't even
I thought this was going to be a close one, but now that
You
I'm
can't
thinking
even
of it-
compare.
No.
Let's talk. That's in your head. It's your wildest.
Alright, so
let's
see
talk.
what I
That's
feel about
yeah.
see your FC, yeah? I mean people are Wizkid fans and all of that.
And you're a Davido fan.
I really see, yeah, I'm a Davido fan, 30 BG for life. But you see, I've never seen Wizkid really interact with you
Nobody.
guys. I really feel sorry for Wizkid FC because
Don't feel
I
sorry
feel like
for
they are
us.
snubbed. They're like,
Snubbed?
They're
yeah,
snubbed.
people are snubbed by
They are
Wizkid.
neglected by your daddy.
What kind of communication do you have now with Wizkid, for example?
Wizkid
You know,
has
what
tweeted
kind of
about
what does
Wizkid
he
FC
do
several
like
times
to
now.
engage with his
He
fans?
has
You know, those
tweeted
kind of
about
things.
he has tweeted about Wizkid FC countless times. You can check it on Twitter. The records are there. You can check it, please.
What?
He has tweeted about Wizkid FC, which means he recognizes us.
Yes.
Check it.
He has tweeted about Wizkid.
FC, Wizkid
Yes.
FC.
Yes.
Okay, what did he say?
2020. He
No,
did.
he-
You like
he
it's
knows he has
a
a
to
fan
give
base.
you.
Alright, yeah, okay,
But
okay.
which artist wouldn't know he has a fan base?
No, he said we are neglected.
People
what
are
he-
neglected because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not sure David
he
does
said
not
it
ever
once in a
reply
while.
your
Listen,
tweet. Maybe you
listen, listen.
So many DMs.
Listen,
Reply.
listen.
I
You
don't-
said
yeah,
he
yeah,
has
do you know that I
neglected us,
stand a
right?
better chance
So I
of being
corrected
replied
you
by
that.
Davido
I
than
corrected
you
you that
replied
first.
by
He
Wizkid.
knows
He
something
has-
like
he has
Wizkid
watched
FC
my-
exists,
my
and he has
stories.
tweeted
And Wizkid,
about
I
it.
swear to
That's
God, even
recognition,
on this thing,
right?
on
That's
Twitter, he has
recognition.
tweeted my this thing, I swear to
That's
God. I'm not lying.
recognition. And when he drops a project or anything, he retweets what his fans post.
Yes,
you can check it
does
on
that
Twitter.
a lot.
He does that on Twitter a lot.
Of course.
He does it on Twitter a lot.
That's promotion. That's
He
promotion.
does it on Twitter a lot. So
Okay.
that is his social interaction with us. And then if I'm speaking about social interaction, I want to bring this. First, let's analyze these people's private lives. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we have introverts, we have extroverts.
Okay.
First, so there's something that might happen to me. The way I will react about it. If the same thing happens to you, Coke Boy, your own reaction might be different.
Okay.
I might look at it like it's off.
So what you're trying to say is
you might look at mine like it's off.
Wizkid
So
doesn't have-
first, now I'm telling you that from a distant point, because I'm not his close friend. I don't know him like on a personal level. Do you understand? So from the public space,
Yeah.
what I've seen, I can boldly say, Wiz is someone that actually loves to keep his things to himself, like more
Okay.
private.
So
That is why it goes down to even his own personal achievements.
Yes.
Awards and all. You see how
He doesn't.
he poorly puts them out there to the social media space
Yeah.
and all. Like,
But you
That's-
know,
that's-
even but you know, before now,
no,
it's out there.
like, and he was doing it before, but I feel it's just like
Better
his
manage-
own
yes.
way of
Okay.
trying to keep up with the the public figure lifestyle,
So he
keeping
has-
less energy, negative energy away.
Yes, that's just
So he
keeping
has
his sanity.
more social activity intentionally.
Keeping his
yes,
sanity. Yes, it's
intentionally.
deliberate.
It's deliberate.
So Davido has more social activity.
Yes.
Deliberately too.
Because you won't see Wizkid coming outside to tell you you are mad. Men will come for you.
He's deliberate too. You know, he's
Is
not
that
somebody
the only thing?
he's
When I talk
not-
about social activity, that's the only thing.
no, it's still part
part
of
of
it. It's
it.
multifaceted, right?
that's what we are
It's
saying.
multifaceted. So if I'm going to,
You want to say Wizkid doesn't lash out at people?
I cannot
if-
remember.
What
no,
did you
listen.
when he lashed out at this guy that sang Mbozumbanduwe?
Yes, no answers.
What you guys say was very stupid.
It was for a very good
Didn't he
reason.
lash out?
That was-
no,
no,
you want to say
No,
Davido.
Wizkid has promoted a song when something was happening as well. I just
Yes,
can't remember
even
what
that
happened.
somebody
brought it up.
promoted the song.
Somebody brought it
what
up.
did they promote during
Just-
NSAS?
It's his song.
Many-
A song.
yes, they have-
It happened when something else was happening in this
During
world.
NSAS.
Do you know it was
Not during
supposed
NSAS.
to drop
Something
Made
else
in
was happening.
Lagos. They shifted that album because of
Yeah, because of NSAS. Because
NSAS.
that was a national
Do you
movement,
know?
and he was in solidarity with his people.
That's the right thing to
I
do.
shifted
Yes,
my
he
album.
did.
I
He
shifted
did it.
Wait,
He did it.
I
He did it.
shifted
It
my
was a
album
good
because
move.
of NSAS. Then you are now using
It
it
was-
to promote your song.
That I'm on. That's disrespect.
Come on.
That's disrespect.
What I'm saying is a serious issue. Somebody was trying to promote
so
a
fast,
song.
so fast,
and
you
this
can,
has
so
lasted
fast,
at
so
the
fast,
person.
so fast.
Which
You
is-
can't bring
This
up
guy-
that.
this guy is an
If
artist.
you are
Let me
speaking,
talk- let me-
if you are
let me
speaking,
refer
right,
this to him.
Okay.
have your
This
facts
guy is an
right.
artist, Coke boy.
Have
This
your
guy-
facts
let
right.
me
That's a
refer-
speculation.
All right, let me
If
get- let-
you
let's-
promoted a
let's-
song
let's-
when an
let's-
incident
okay.
happened,
Let's say we do a song together, and I'm about to put. You're about to put. I'm featuring you. I'm the main artist. You're the artist featured on this song.
so that's what you guys call
Yes.
clearance, right?
Yes, I'm
You
about to
get
put that
clearance
song.
from the management.
Am I not supposed
or
to?
the artist,
Yes,
like,
I'm
to put
supposed.
it out.
Am I not supposed?
Let me see that.
You
If
clear the
you
verse
paid me-
now.
If you paid me
You
for
clear
that
the
song,
verse.
you are done with the song.
That's so many ways.
Do you
I feel
understand?
like I did.
If I feature Jaye on my
No,
song
I
now
feel
and I
like
play
agreement.
Jaye,
I feel like agreement is
And you know,
because
it's
yes,
and
there's
you know,
several times where
and you know, they are not every song that you feature on that they pay for. So you know.
yes now.
There are songs-
I did a
some
song
songs like-
with Jesse Jacks.
there-
I didn't pay. We recorded that song over a bottle of drink.
Yes.
And
There was
let
no
me tell you,
payment,
let me
right?
tell you
No
something.
payment.
There
So
was a time-
if you
there
want
was
to
a time,
put it out and
I'm
Jack
forgetting the
feels
artist.
disrespected, so you
cannot
respect him, right?
no, if
Because of the leverage he gave you, like this is my guy, let's do something together, and
Yes.
then something Jesse like has a project.
That's purely
He
on
decided
me, it's
to-
my song.
No, it's not. That's respect to him. So if he has the right to speak out, right? No, let's
of
admit
course,
to
you
this.
normally
right?
speak out now. Of course,
Yes.
yes.
So if it feels like EMS,
The way you are
this-
like-
put this song out, this project out, and me, I had to postpone my own album, my project, and at least he would have respected me for the fact we share this friendship. What you did, man, I didn't like it, bro. So maybe in the state of mind he was in now, he was not really diplomatic enough, right, or professional enough to go to your DM. So he now actually came out the outburst. So we are not saying first Wizkid is a perfect being. For me, for him to call out Ricardo that way, like calling me fool, I think he called him a fool, right?
Yeah.
It was wrong. But we are all humans, right? We are all humans. There are times that you get angry and you say things.
Yeah,
You say things.
I would-
So,
So you feel like
for,
people doesn't get angry
I would-
often?
no, that's not what we're saying. No,
Because I've seen
these
several
guys are.
times where you ask an
Listen,
artist.
I want us to.
Let me hear
I
that. Let's
want
hear
us.
from
I want us to. As we're arguing these things first.
Yes. Let's
in,
learn
in,
also.
in every debate, the aim is first to learn before you make your point. That's my own opinion. That's how I see it.
Yes.
So if we're approaching it from that perspective, I think we'll get it better.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be like we shouldn't cloud our minds with sentiment only. So when we are saying things, let's say things the right way.
Okay.
So for who is calling out Ricardo, he was angry at what Ricardo did, and it was wrong. But like they always say, the old saying goes, two wrongs don't make it right.
Okay.
What Ricardo did was wrong. He insulted the nation at the state the nation was in. For him to say he wants to, and no matter what's going on, Bedu will still drop tonight. I think that was the caption that he dropped. So we now called him out. How can we be in this type of state that you're saying Bedu we should vibe to what? That's just the point I was trying to make.
get
So
you.
if we're saying social interactions now, are you saying this guy should actually be talking more like I bought a car, I'll say it. I got this award, the way I was hyping it, the way no, people are different. That's why I started with the introvert and extrovert thing. And then
Exactly.
he has always given us the sense of belonging now.
See, it's just like what is MS is trying to do is just like you telling me, Omo, this guy not very close to his father because you know they see them together. Do you know the interactions they have on different?
Let me say something. You know why, brother? Why this category exists? Obviously, Wizkid would lose in this category because he's
Why
not
will he
as
lose?
because he's not as outgoing and how I say it.
Why will he lose?
Wait now, in terms of being social and being interactive on social media and even
With
in
his-
other aspects
yes.
of life, he's not as social as Davido. And you know why this category exists? Because if you are somebody in show business, you are somebody that your life is public.
Who told you Wizkid is not?
Let me speak. You're someone that if you're a celebrity, this private life thing is not just. It's not. That's not even what it is already. Once you're a celebrity, it means you are a social figure. You are somebody.
Separate it, right? That's a good point to correct
you. Are somebody.
Your private life. You choose to bring it out to the public or not. Do we agree with that? But let's reach this resolution.
Private life.
Your private life.
Private life
is different from your work. Your private life is different from your work life.
Your life as an artist, superstar lifestyle,
there are two different things. There are two different things. Wait. Let me now tell you. Good. I love this place we are going. Because you are about to shoot yourself in the legs. No, for real, because there was a time, I think last month or so, someone tweeted that Peruz is the father of Ifeanyi and all of those things. If you see the clapback tweet David used, he said, "You can get me with any other thing, but don't talk about my family. Like I will fuck you up." He said it straight to tell you that he has boundaries to his private life. Bam. If in the catch crew say in biker into you for here, guy, now the superstar lifestyle we talk about. But when you begin to talk about his family, what you don't know, guy, he can go to any level.
You said something about.
So you now said private life can be separated from work life. How? It can't.
Family life.
How can you say it's family? That's private life. It's a component. Family is a component of your private life.
Outside Africa, the paparazzi, like they follow you down to your window, zoom to make sure.
Does Davido show you guys? This your these people fans that feel he's so connected to you guys. Does he show you when he wakes up from his bed?
Yes,
and
he
prays
does.
Go
to his Snapchat, he's always working out. You see
him
working out.
No, like when he wakes up. Wait, how can you say that, man?
No. What let me tell you what I'm talking about.
Does he show you when he wakes up from bed? The morning
prayers. Stop being like that. That's what you're busy. He's not going to show us when he's taking a shit. That's what he's not taking a shit. What I'm saying.
You can now say you are CBT fans, and now say you are entitled to know everything about
your fans something to interact.
Wait, is this a social influence or?
I say it doesn't give us.
Wait, is it interaction with fans?
If you're a celebrity,
let me tell you what Wizkid does. Wizkid will just come. He will just drop a post, boom, log out.
That's what he does.
Who's log out?
That's what
that guy is always online.
Once in a while.
He is always online.
Like this.
He is always online. He is always online.
He's always online. This thing now.
He's always online. Go to UBA page.
Is it a social?
UBA that's this thing.
He's always online.
That is a social influence.
Wait.
Is it a social? This social activity we are talking about? Is it a social influence?
Let me tell you something. If you are a celebrity, there's what is expected of you. Don't tell me it's a lie. If you're a celebrity, there's what, especially the kind of celebrity you are. Somebody like Johnny Drew, see the type of music he makes. That lifestyle kind of matches. You don't expect Johnny Drew to be in the club popping bottles up and down. That's not every type of lifestyle or music he makes. But see, Wizkid and Davido make a certain kind of music. Let me learn.
Those kind of music and Wizkid, they are not the same.
It's a lie. Wait, listen to me.
Used to
wait
be the
first
same,
now.
but not anymore.
Wait. They say this kind of baller vibes. You get those kind of music they make. It doesn't have to be the same genre, but the same type of music they make. Party, baller. That is not
movie kind of music, and therefore
as an artist who makes that kind of music, all that kind of thing. For your fans or for your following, you have to live a kind of lifestyle too. That superstar lifestyle that brings out, the music you are singing.
That's why we so much when is it suya?
So when this thing you're saying when it's suya, it's really baseless. This kind of point.
How is it baseless?
Is that not his
and now Davido does that better than Wizkid in terms of that baller lifestyle. Give your fans something to to vibe with. See, they like it.
Davido blew his road manager because of interaction. Do you understand what this guy mean?
Like punched him.
No, like blew him up.
Is it Israel talking about?
Israel, thank you. Let's see. Logistics, interaction. Now
exactly. That's what it does. Yo, that social media interaction, that's being there, being visible.
Do you know this thing? You see him in the club.
That's why people around him actually do blow.
Yes.
Because it's very, you get everything.
What would cause a logistic manager to go and open Davido's show?
Every staff that Wizkid has, every staff that Davido has, Wizkid has, is a pilot.
What is your logistics manager doing on the stage?
See, he gave that guy
What is your logistics manager doing on the stage? My God!
What do you mean?
Is he an artist?
But he blew.
But we loved it. Everybody loved it.
Not everybody.
About.
didn't like it because he did nonsense.
Because you're on the other side.
What did he do on that stage?
That was prayer.
What did he do on the stage?
That was prayer. He was praying.
What did he do on that stage?
He prayed incantations.
Do you know what?
Which
It
incantation?
doesn't
What
matter to
can you
anybody
say?
what's there on the stage.
How can you say he prayed? He
We
prayed.
like,
prayer.
we love Israel
That's
because his cruise, his vibe.
Yes,
That's what we
interpret
want.
what
That's
he
what
said
fans
in the
want to see.
Davido took it personally. He took cruise to the stage.
Interpret what
He made the
I don't think he said. Now let me hear the prayer he
I'm a
said.
thief boy for crying out loud. Now,
Call,
you
I
know that.
have a Benin friend.
Stop bringing.
Should we call him? We can put him on call.
Stop.
Let him tell
No,
us
stop
what he
bringing.
said.
Stop bringing those. What? Okay, why are you asking
See,
him what he did? What?
but
the
the
He
prayer
said
was?
he prayed. So how do you know he
It
prayed?
doesn't matter what he did. Our argument.
Okay, good. I
is the
like your
fact that
honesty. I like your honesty.
If the fact that Davido's social media presence is what fans love to see.
Thank you.
Israel being my guy lying down. Those things.
But you know that. But the fans.
He likes Israel being the clown around him.
He doesn't listen to all the side talks. This is why we
So
love
you think your fans talking to his side talks and you?
It's not fans, it's critics. Negative
We love the
critics.
critics.
Oh, we're not talking about
those
critics.
things.
We're
Be
talking
social.
about be social.
Like give your fans.
Wait, he
something
doesn't
to
post on
engage
IG.
with.
He doesn't post.
No, now you're not getting
He
the
posts
point.
too now.
It's not about
How often?
posting.
How
If
can
you
you say how
post,
often?
you
How
stand
can
a
you say how
better
often?
chance of being replied by
When last
Davido
did Wizkid
than by
post?
Wizkid.
When last did he post? I can check it for you.
Wait,
Let
he
me
said
check.
something.
No, he said how often. Let me check. Let me
Or being
check.
replied by
Like
Davido.
Davido, why you insult
What?
Davido? Not why you say good things about him.
Let's say good things about Davido.
He posted the last time on Instagram on 3 days ago. Look at it. 3 days
Yesterday,
ago.
said he posted on his story.
3 days ago.
Okay, check when Davido.
Story. He
Check when last
he
Davido posted.
congratulated.
Hey, hold on. Check when last Davido posted.
Right now to Wiz. See.
Leave Wiz
nah,
that. Check when
check
that.
Davido
I think Davido and
now.
Wizkid. This is not Wizkid PR. Check when last Davido posted. Alright, somebody would have thought that.
Chill now. He posted
3 days ago. What are you saying? You have no problem.
No, now go and
What's
check.
your
Go
point
and
now?
check Davido. How many stories? Wizkid posted like 4 stories.
Oh,
I
now
think.
this is our
No,
personal.
no,
this
no, no,
is
no,
No, go and open.
Why are you not checking
Okay,
it?
wait.
Go and check
Wait,
it.
please,
Now.
check
Check
Listen,
it too now.
this is shame now. This is a late
check
argument
it.
right
No,
now.
you check Wizkid's right.
Check stories.
Now this argument,
Check stories.
this argument is baseless now.
Check
No, what
stories.
you're saying, the
No,
point you guys
no.
are making now.
You started something. Let's
The
finish.
point
Check stories.
the point you guys are making right
How
now.
many stories here?
Look at what he's posting, right?
See, two, see.
Listen.
That's see.
No, chill. Look at what he's posting. Can
Wait,
you
no,
see?
no, no, don't go far now. Go,
Now
please, go back. Let me
I'm
show
going through
you.
now.
No, go back. No, the cruise. No, yeah. See.
This is lifestyle.
This
You
fight
get-
interaction.
This
See
type
all
of
the
thing.
people. Come back.
Fine.
Okay.
Let's see Wizkid. Let's see.
Let's go back to
this,
Wizkid.
Let's
this,
see
this
Wizkid.
type
Go
of
to
things.
Wizkid.
What happened to
No,
them?
Let's
go
see
to
Wizkid
Wizkid.
now.
And now too. Listen, they're even making
That
noise.
yesterday-
I've not even brought my
Let's
fire point.
go.
Yeah,
Let's
I've
go.
not got
Let's
it.
go. Wizkid.
I checked it for you guys. Now why you taking it
Let's
down?
confirm. Story, Wizkid story.
I checked it for you guys. Now you didn't see.
Story. Let me-
I checked
Did
it
you
now.
show me? Did you show me?
I will show you
I
again.
showed you.
No,
you're
it's
lying
not.
now.
You have a side.
No, my phone is here. We'll
That's
see
it.
now.
Lied.
What?
Look at it
How many
now.
stories? 3.
Look at it. One.
He's writing things. He's
three.
posting pictures.
Eh?
That's
No
lifestyle.
Didn't he post stories?
No lifestyle.
No lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
No lifestyle.
Lifestyle. This is
Wait,
a business
wait,
lifestyle.
wait, listen.
One
Yes,
quote, one
listen,
flyer. That is it.
Listen, congratulating the guys that won the Grammys.
This is something you have to do. Everybody has a post like
If you
this.
don't do it,
Every
if you
celebrity
don't
has
do
a
it,
post
you
like
are
that.
saying this is something.
Did they not
else.
give them a Grammy?
No, that's
Are they not African artists that won? African artists didn't win at the Grammys. Why didn't they congratulate them?
I don't understand.
Look
I
at
don't understand what you're saying.
look at him. This is his Dreamville concert that he went there. They featured him on Dreamville, posted by J4. He went there. This is him posting it. This is about his work.
Do you know?
This is his next show in Paris. He's hyping it. So what are you saying?
But you know that.
What
What
I
I'm
say?
trying to say is.
Two now. Wait, it says social interaction. Wizkid has his own media page that has well over 2 point
The
something million
biggest page
followers.
in Africa.
Where's Davido's own?
Let's
Show me one.
No.
Check your phone. Check your phone.
Different choices.
Look at it.
You will not even
This
argue
is the
that.
social this
You
we're
will
talking
not
about.
let me even
This is the
argue that.
what are you
Let me
arguing
even
now?
argue
Wait,
that. Let me tell you something.
before you
Let me
argue
tell
with
you
me,
something.
before you argue with me, ba,
Davido,
show me
see that
Davido
thing?
news.
Yes,
Look at it.
show us your biggest fan
Look at
page.
it.
Let's
This
know.
is Wizkid news.
Yes.
2.3 million followers.
Somebody else is doing this.
Yes.
You know, somebody else is doing
No.
this. I'm talking about what the artist is doing himself.
This is Wizkid's
Don't be
thing.
Wizkid is Wizkid that is posting from his media page. Is
This
it
is
Wizkid posting
Wizkid's
from
team, followed by Wizkid Ayo. If it's someone else, who would have followed the person?
This guy.
Come on now.
You're
This
just
is.
see, you're chatting shit right now.
I'm not-
All this stuff.
How?
is-
It's not
We
chatting.
are
Are you,
talking
wait,
about
are you saying
what
Wizkid is the
celebrities
one that set
posting.
up this page?
Oga,
Wait,
Wizkid's
someone
page
to
exists.
This
Talking
thing
about
exists
what
before.
Wizkid's page and Davido's page is. Don't bring anybody's fan page.
That's why doing a fan page.
This is not fan page.
This is not
It's fan
Wizkid.
page.
This
This
is
is
This is
news.
not
Like
Wizkid.
this is
This
Wizkid
is
news.
not
This is
Look at
fan page.
how is it fan page?
This is not Wizkid. This fan
They
page.
post about
If
his
it's not
achievement and his
Wizkid,
work.
it's
How can you
not
say
fan page.
Get in touch with Wizkid. This is why we come to get in touch with Wizkid.
Aside from his own personality,
aside from
his
This
personality.
is two different personalities.
Okay, good. Now he's admitting to what I said
We are-
and he was
we are
arguing.
talking- No, that's not what I'm
I
saying. That's what I'm
said
saying.
there are two different personalities.
I'm talking about who is-
when it comes to social interactions and all of
And
that.
your guy is
he
not
said
as
no.
social as a celebrity of status should be.
How?
That is what it is.
How?
You've seen this.
How?
Oga,
How can
don't
you say
bring
it's
this.
not as social as it needs to be?
I've told you already what Davido does.
No.
Insult people. They were like, oh,
Wizkid.
You are doing as if it's only insult. You are saying
it's not
that
about insult.
he's
For
posting
every
interacting
end
with
of the year,
different
do you
ways.
know Wizkid goes to Palace Shrine in Lagos? Do you know? Are you aware of that?
There's a
Because
there's a
now
lot of
that's
people
an
that go.
event now. Do you know how many
There's a
celebrities?
Does
bunch
David goes there does David goes there every end of the year? Does he post it that he goes there? Check it out
What does
now.
that have to do
What
with
does
what
that
you're
have to
saying?
do now? You say he doesn't interact with his fans, his local fans.
Do you know that they pay Wizkid to go there?
I did not say
I even said they pay him.
I did not say there is zero interaction. But I know Davido's own is way more.
He said,
Listen to what he's saying now.
Okay,
Yes,
what did you say?
He said he
What
doesn't.
he's saying now.
That you feel sorry
He
for
said he
us.
doesn't
So
and
I
that,
will-
yes.
I will stand by that.
No,
I said
I
you feel sorry for you
How can you
people.
feel sorry for us?
Do you know why?
How can you feel sorry for us?
Davido, see,
How
Davido
can you
will
feel
cruise
sorry
and
for
you
us?
can relate to that
It's
lifestyle.
cruise.
You
It's
relate to
cruise.
it.
What
You know,
about
just
cruise?
wake up and just
What
and
about
just
cruise?
post. It's a joke.
What type of cruise?
And you feel like
What do
he's
you want about
happy.
Bruce? Because you don't like him. That's why everything sounds like nonsense.
What about this thing?
You do this with a rational mind. You pretend that you are actually being rational.
I'm rational here.
Yeah,
I'm
being
rational
sentimental.
here.
Yeah, being sentimental.
I'm rational
because,
here.
Because listen to
So
me.
when it comes to arguing
Clearly,
about Wizkid
you know that
David
when
now,
you're a celebrity-
when it comes about Wizkid David now, my sentiments will have the best of it.
Okay,
That's why I'm
now let me tell
passionate
you
about
something.
him.
Now let me tell you
Yes.
something. If you check my inbox,
You want me to support Davido?
See,
I
I'm
won't
an
do that.
unknown person. See, let
I
me,
won't do that.
Wait,
If
wait,
it drops a
wait,
single
let me
or
tell
a
you
project that is
something.
nice, I will appreciate it
Let me tell
and
you
vibe to
something.
it.
Let me tell you
Listen,
something.
for the
Wait.
record, I listen to Wizkid's songs. I listen to Davido's songs. I do.
Can I tell you something?
I do. Maybe
Can I
not.
tell you- No, we're
the
not
two of you
talking
might not
about-
even be
I
doing
listen,
it, but me,
come
I
on
do
now,
it.
what will you say?
Wow,
I listen to good
Best,
music.
I'm a fan of good music.
Yes, now let me
Before
tell you
having my
something.
own favorite.
Let me tell you something. Between Davido and Wizkid is doing a very poor job
With
at
what?
social interaction with his people. Now let me tell you something.
By
Yesterday,
himself, not
by himself,
people, not page, not media page.
By himself. Now, I'm an artist, yes. Let's say I have this small followership, very tiny. But you know what people come to my inbox to tell me all the time? Hi God, I thank you that you reply. I'll post something, you come and comment on it. You post. If I comment on your post, you come and reply me. Thank you, you don't need to phone for me. Oh, God bless you, all this kind of stuff. Even yesterday somebody told me that. Do you know how it feels? I'm nobody yet. But do you know how it feels like somebody says, okay, I like this guy, I idolize him, and then he replies my comments every time, likes my post. Do you know the feeling you get?
That's what makes our post more special.
Special how?
Yes,
Wow.
he doesn't reply.
Because doesn't reply,
What
huh?
he doesn't reply, he picks a date. He talks
He
to
replies to people
Oh
now.
my
How you say
God.
He has to settle down and say, okay.
Because he's a busy person.
Yeah.
He's a very busy person. That's
So
why
you think
they
Davido is not busy?
PMS.
Let's put this argument. Let's put this argument.
Coke
to
boy,
bed.
Coke
Eh?
boy. You know that this particular point, your co-debater just brought up is lame, right?
How is it lame?
Because it's about your personal lifestyle.
We are not.
I might choose to reply somebody that commented on my post. I might decide not to reply you. It
As
doesn't
a
make
public
me mad.
figure, you
It
Jaya
doesn't.
and
those
Justin. See what two of you are not understanding. We did not say Wizkid does not reply his fans.
And it's
we did not say
and it's-
Wizkid does not post. But Davido does that social media thing better than
Better
Wizkid
than
does.
whiskey. Thank you.
That's
That's
what
what we're
I'm
driving
saying.
now. That's what you need to
You
understand.
refuse, then it means
See,
you are
before
saying
God and man,
Davido
I don't
is
accept
wrong.
this fact.
No, I'm not.
I'll say that
It's
by
wrong
your
of you
very
to say
You are
that.
saying that
Wrong
Davido
of
is
you
more
to say that.
interactive. You are
It will be wrong of you to say that.
Everybody knows Davido is more interactive than Wizkid.
Has anyone in the industry come out to say, I've met with Wiz one-on-one and he gave me a cold shoulder?
Come on, that's
That's not what we're arguing about.
That's not what we're
That's not what we're
We're talking
arguing
about
about.
social media presence.
Lifestyle now.
Social media presence. That's what we're talking about.
It's not social media presence. So
That's what
please
we-
look at what we are discussing.
Said
Look at
social
it.
activities.
You said
That's
social
social
activities.
activities.
Don't
The activities.
limit
We are
it
put
to
to social
social media alone.
Don't limit it to
Yes,
social
yes,
media.
social
That's why I said in my earlier speech, I said it is multifaceted. So we are going to touch these things round and round.
Not
and
social
round.
Okay, social activity.
You don't say
That's
social media presence.
social
no.
media is part of it.
Don't say social media.
And
This is
Davido
just
does it
one
well.
part. I'm saying I'm the
Even
leader
the
that I
social
said
life-
no. It's wrong.
Even the
It's
social
wrong
life,
for you to
Davido
say
does
that.
it more than
Coco.
Wizkid.
It's
No,
wrong
are
for you
you
to
guys
say.
saying-
I demand an apology for you to say it's
God
the leader
forbid,
of
if
me.
you apologize,
Say-
then this
to
podcast
say-
will end.
How will it end?
Very honest.
How will it end?
It will
How will
end.
it end?
Are you
How?
saying okay?
How will it
You know
end?
what? Social activity, man.
How will it end?
Multifaceted, truly.
Good.
All right, but
Yes.
that social media thing is one part of it, right?
Good.
Yes.
And are you going to?
And
Are you
we've
going to?
addressed a lot of these
I'm
these
warming up
facets,
for the
right?
next
Are you
point.
listening to me?
Oh
Are you
my
going
God.
to say? Are you?
So
Let me speak now. Let me ask you a question. You like to talk. Let me just chill. Are you saying that it's a lie when I say Davido does social media? Not this, just social media. The social media
Social-
is better than
for
David.
social media.
Better than Wizkid. Are you saying?
he has a better social media presence
Yes,
than Wizkid?
yes.
That's one. That's one
We
aspect.
admitted it. That's
Accepted.
Now
Okay.
let's go to other stuff. Abi, let's go to other stuff like the real life thing. So me, what I'm going to bring out now is Davido's generosity. How he gives money out, gives back to the community in a lot of ways.
Okay,
You get.
good.
So show us your own side of the story. What does Wizkid do? What is his or maybe he's an introvert, so he doesn't give money. Abi?
So let me just say one thing.
Philanthropic
Let me just say
life.
one thing.
It has nothing to do with your
Do you know?
philanthropic life.
Do you know how many times
Now,
people have come
now,
to Twitter to
now,
come and post about Wizkid giving them something that
now
they didn't post
listen,
about?
listen, Coke. This is
I don't
about.
know. I've never seen
First,
something like that.
Yes, that's because I'm not
Yeah,
doing
but
that.
I've seen something like
It
that.
might not be on your. It might not be on your.
So,
trend-
so
it
guy-
might not be on your. It might
I
not
saw
be
one
on
guy,
your.
one
It
Dude.
might not be on your own thread line or
Timeline.
whatever
But I follow
it is.
Wizkid and
But
Davido.
all I'm saying, listen to me. That's not what we're saying. If they come and share now, it's still left for Wizkid to share it on his own platform for
Yes,
you to see, right?
yes, exactly
right?
my point.
So if he doesn't share it there, definitely you're not going to see it. Once you don't have that person on your own timeline.
Nobody's giveaways.
But
there's giveaways
giveaways
to
are
say, I have this money, I'm going to give it.
you said I like to talk. Let me make my
Wizkid
point now. Let me make my
let's
point.
just-
You're
giving out money for people to log in.
you're interrupting my
So you
speech.
think they will give that
Let
money
me
to
make
love
my
you?
No, EMS, Ajayi, let's
let me make my point.
Yes, now.
Let me
How
make my
bad,
point.
Jaye?
Giving is in different forms. I can give you money now. I can help someone and decide not to talk about it. Do you agree to that?
Yes, it's true.
Do you agree to that?
Light.
There are people that give money. They still don't do publicity about these things.
Yes.
There are, even in our local communities, people go to
Yes.
IDP
Yes.
camps, give gifts to these less privileged,
Yes.
these displaced people,
Yes,
and
and
don't
don't
post
talk
about
about
it.
it. Yeah.
So I want to see Wizkid as
That person.
that type of person.
And that people that
first.
hold camera.
And there are
Okay, now,
certain
so you-
chill.
okay,
let me
finish,
make
yeah.
my point. And there are still times that he gives these things and people still come. I remember last year he gave Bella money, Bella Smoother. He was posting it on his IG story, praising him, calling him all sorts of names. I'm not a Yoruba person, I can't remember all of those things.
Yeah.
But do you know Wizkid, not for once, shared that on his story. He never for once made any public statement about that thing. So I feel that is him giving out his personal life in bits. Like, please, you guys should understand me that I'm not really the type of person this social media
Yes.
thing. No. If I do this thing, I'm not coming to come and say, oh, last year I give so this thing. Last year I did this one, I did that one. You get me.
Yeah.
And let me now just briefly talk about the stuff David did with that 200 million plus him adding his 50. Let me land now. Plus him adding his 50 million, his own personal funds to it, and all of those things.
Yeah.
You know, there are some persons that send that money to him that in their own personal ways, the way they do their things, they wouldn't have wanted David to even put their names out there.
Yeah.
Do you guys agree with me?
Facts.
Really.
And for real, they too give out their own
Money.
monies to people personally and don't say things about it.
Okay.
Another good example, I believe we all keep up with this social media thing, the lifestyle and all of these public stars. Before Obi Cubana's mom's burial, I bet we didn't know about this guy. What is his name? This guy. This is friend now.
Is it Joey?
Joey Zaza. Do you know like Joey Zaza he's like an OG way back. He has been an OG way back.
Yes.
But before Obi like put him up on that stage of that his mom's funeral thing, we didn't really.
Obi didn't put him up. Oh.
No, you're not getting my point. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying.
I don't even know what you're talking about now. About that
What I'm saying,
I know to- I
what
know
I'm
to
saying
Zaza,
is,
like, from
what I'm saying is,
other
Joey
ways.
Zaza was there with at Obi Cubana's mom's funeral. It was at that point that most persons began to really
No Joe Zaza.
like he now got that
No,
public-
don't say
no,
that. Nobody
no,
will.
you're not getting
Don't say
you're not
that.
getting, you're not getting
No.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like for someone that used to
Of all of those,
No, that used to-
Zaza on his own has been a very big baller.
Big baller.
you don't get what I'm
But
saying.
that's something they
He
bring
was
to
not
person
really into this. Not be really person way back.
They give
He
so-
be- no,
social
that's not-
media-
that's not the
social
point I'm
media
making. Social
presence,
media
presence.
presence, like, and then Obi himself that I mentioned, Obi didn't have that social media presence
Before his
all
mother-
until
before
before
his mother's-
his mom's funeral. That was
He
when
has
he
been
now
doing-
got that his followership.
Yeah,
but
He
you know
celebrated
that-
1 million followers after his mom's funeral. So I'm saying that, but now it was even during his mom's funeral that they brought a list of people Obi Cubana has helped. Am I lying? It was after his mom's funeral that there was one long list circulating on WhatsApp. People that Obi helped built to millionaires. And when they said they are his boys, he corrected that notion. He said, no, they are not his boys, they are his guys. He doesn't see them as boys. He brought them as his own friends to build them.
Okay.
So that's a very good example to tell you that. And you know,
So how does it relate
Cubana
to
chief
Davido?
priest.
How does it relate to?
No, now
What
I'm
is
just
that?
giving.
Some people-
I'm just giving you.
Listen, we explain
I-
after 16 minutes. So like.
I just gave you an insight into someone else's life. Like before then, we knew Cubana chief priest. He was all up, lousy on social media and all. To some point, people even felt like those that didn't know felt like Cubana chief priest was really the Cubana guy, like the boss and all of those things. Cubana chief priest had to even post something on his Instagram page that now my oga they do him in mama burial, now my boss, something like that. For people to not understand that this Obi is a real guy and all of those things. So before
But you know,
like,
everybody-
no me I
everybody
knew
calls everybody
I
boss.
didn't say
Everybody calls
me.
everybody
I
boss.
said what?
Everybody calls everybody boss.
What are you saying now? Are you saying Obi Cubana is not Cubana chief priest boss?
That I don't know for sure. And
You don't know for
too,
sure.
You don't know.
I know for sure. I
Okay.
know for sure.
Enlighten me. Do you know?
I know
that?
for sure
No,
because
he-
he
he's
is the
the
chairman.
guy.
He is the chairman of the Cubana group. What are you saying now?
Okay.
He's the chairman of Cubana group. That's
yeah,
why I know that he is the boss.
Obi.
And Cubana, sure you know it has branches.
Yes.
Different. It was last year, if not 2020, that Chief Priest opened his own personal
At
club.
yeah.
Club X Shrine
Yeah.
in Owerri. Before then, he didn't have a club to his
Alright,
own name.
so
So that's
let's
my
check
point.
back.
So I'm saying Wizkid, if you are saying because Wizkid doesn't come out to post the things he has done for people, then it doesn't make him less of a philanthropist because he must have even done greater than David.
Or he might have not.
Yes.
Okay.
Or he
because
might
we do
have
not
not,
know.
Yes,
because we do not know.
So now that's what we are looking
that
at
is-
from the ones we know.
Yes.
No.
That is what.
You can't-
That was
you can't-
that's what
what
makes
is
it
that?
more.
You can't do what you don't
That is
know.
why
You
he's
can't-
more socially
you can't
active.
speak. You can't speak
That
about.
is why.
No.
That is why he's more socially
If-
active.
if-
Don't you get it? You're
before-
not going to.
That's
You're not going to
social
use
media.
hypothesis.
EMS.
They have said social
EMS.
media that
EMS.
that.
Before
No,
you
before you
talk
still no.
data,
Real life talk now.
if you are
Real life
talking
thing.
anything that has to do with data, you need to have your data first for you to say it.
Yes.
If you don't have data, you don't have any argument,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But then you
So
don't
now,
have that
That's
so
why you don't
now,
have-
no,
you
that's
don't
what I'm
have-
saying.
the Wizkid
No,
part, you don't
I
have-
am saying you cannot tell me that Wizkid has not done any philanthropic
Because you don't
work
know
for
it.
society.
I'm not saying he has not done anything.
Eh, so then you cannot compare him with
I
David
can
now.
give you just.
How can you not compare?
You shouldn't be
You cannot
comparing.
compare based on what you have seen.
You shouldn't be
You
comparing.
should remember his beliefs. Who said he should not
You shouldn't
post?
be comparing.
Do you remember when Wizkid?
How will you say such a
did
thing,
an
cold boy?
homecoming?
For you to
Yes,
say
he
this
won
type of
the
thing
charity.
right now, ba.
I don't know if you
For
remember.
me, looking at you, I know you personally,
For a long
ba.
time
I
ago.
feel
Yes.
I
No,
feel
don't
hot.
tell me that. I know we are going with that talk.
No, for
It's a
real.
lie.
It's fucked
It's a lie.
up. It's fucked up for you to say that.
That what?
That
They are saying you say you should not post.
because
We are saying who?
because I don't put out what I do for people.
Doesn't
Then
mean I
makes
don't
me
do.
that I'm not generous.
Yes.
No, it's wrong.
Calm down now. Let me ask you something.
When Wizkid bought a new SUV for his manager.
For his manager, they didn't even post it.
Wait, let me go.
But
there.
how did you know? How did you know
His
about it?
manager posted about
Manager, I posted
Abi,
about
it.
wait.
Okay.
There was a
Uh-huh.
day they were dragging Wizkid on Twitter about him not helping people. A girl came out and said, Omo, she just met Wizkid at the airport, told Wizkid about her mother. Wizkid paid for the hospital bills. He didn't post about it.
Okay.
Another time, on same Twitter, somebody came out and said Wizkid gave them 1.6 million. There was a time they flogged somebody, Surulere, because of Wizkid. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I remember that boy. Give the boy 1 million. So
Do you know why? There are so many things he does.
So
now let me tell you.
Okay.
Now let's if you're talking about all this stuff, people has given 1 million countless times that I cannot even count it.
yeah, he posted.
Because he posted.
But he's
That's
still
why he
left.
can't
That's why
count it.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
Davido
Because-
single-handedly looks at his boys, the people that work with him, and he sees that what's this guy's name? This is Gate Man that turned into a skit maker.
So now who's your Wizkid boy or staff? The stuff I wait there saying this.
No, not suffering. Father DMW. See Father DMW.
55.
He just instantly do the guy take just. Do you know, see, free spirit. Davido is so free spirited that he could just wake up one day and then he will make sure that you are settled. And then see this Davido guy, Wizkid. See, to be very honest, Davido does more than Wizkid in terms of charity and all of those things.
Because he posts about.
But listen, okay,
to be very honest.
Let me. This is 38 minutes gone in this segment, and we still have 2 more categories to go. Let's say something. Yeah. Your argument is, of course, if you are going to check what everybody knows, what we know, we say Davido gives more than Wizkid, but we don't know what Wizkid gives because he doesn't post what he gives, Abi. Mm-hmm. So the thing is, you can say Jaye has killed 10,000 people because we found 10,000 bodies, Abi.
Yes.
So we know Jaye has killed 10,000 people. We don't know how many people Justin has killed. Maybe you've seen him kill 1 or 2 people. 2 bodies were found. Mm-hmm. But do we know? Somebody can say it's possible that he has killed 2 million, but we don't know. It's possible that apart from the ones, listen to me please. It's possible that apart from the ones that we know, there is none else. Mm-hmm. The ones that are saying Wizkid didn't post about it, but the people that he gave posted. Mm-hmm. Shana posted and we now know about it now. Mm-hmm. So him not posting, other people posting for him, is still showing that he's giving money that we don't know. So we are calculating with what we know already.
Yes,
Davido is posting the ones he's giving. The people he's giving to are also posting. Wizkid, people he's giving to are posting. He might not be posting it, but whether you're Wizkid FC or not, the truth is you don't know how many more people he has given than the ones you know now that posted. You don't know how many more. You don't know whether they are 0. They might not be 0. There's highly unlikely that he's 0. He has given people like nobody knows about. But from what Davido posts, there's a lot that's giving out. From what Wizkid posts, we can't see a lot, and we don't know how much more. If it's up to what Davido has given based on what he has posted. So if he doesn't post though, he gives, but we don't know if he has given.
But that's not the cup of Gary.
We don't know. And we cannot say it's better.
No,
we cannot say it's kinder because we don't know.
That is why we cannot
conclude in this category now. You can't say
who's
generous.
Yes.
So
exactly my point.
But me, I stand with the fact that Davido is more generous, gives more, and has better social media presence.
And what is your basis for that?
Posting.
Please, guys,
people admit to it.
Posting.
Yeah, that's what. So next is streams and views. Okay, streams and views. I don't know much, but I think I know. I don't know who is better at this one.
I think. Can we pause this time?
No.
We'll
do it online. Let's do it.
When we begin to check this, when we begin to check this,
who is starting first?
You begin to, because of time constraint, right?
This is statistics.
I want us to get statistics.
So you guys are going to start this one. So you to start first. I want us to
give us statistics.
Get your stats. Let's see.
We can do Apple Music. We can do Spotify.
We can do YouTube. We can do YouTube. Anything. We can do Shazam.
I think these guys already know that.
YouTube. The video total view on YouTube is 1.1 million. Wizkid has 1.2 billion.
Check it now. This thing was saying, but me, I don't want to say what I don't know.
I have YouTube.
That's why I gave him my phone.
So
let's check it.
No, we are going to dead this argument here because obviously I think Wizkid is the most streamed.
Of all time.
My greatest. Yes.
and man, this thing has to be on record. Please say that thing again. Wizkid is the most streamed Nigerian artist. Right? Please say no, man.
Even if you start that,
he's choking, man.
Alright.
Sorry, fam. Sorry,
the
fam.
next thing.
What's the next thing?
Where are we? Okay,
the last 2 categories, man. Wizkid is nobody's mate, like straight.
The last 2.
Yes. Streams and achievement, like awards.
No. There's.
Wizkid is the most decorated Nigerian artist.
Let's talk about the awards.
I have a pamphlet.
Let's talk about the awards.
Let's read it.
No. Next is quality of music.
Let's talk about.
Good. I still like that one. So have we skipped have we gotten to the point of achievement?
No.
Have we gotten to
we finish streams now.
You didn't admit it now.
No, we admitted
30 BG. Have you admitted that Wizkid has more streams than Davido?
Next,
please listen, Cowboy. No.
Next thing.
No.
Please,
Can you answer me?
We don't have time.
No, you didn't answer me, Cowboy.
So we have.
Please admit.
So
he has more streams than Davido.
Admit 30 BG.
Just say it.
It's Starbucks that's admitting. EMS, please admit.
Okay, yeah.
EMS.
No, we have
He's the most decorated artist.
the most streamed artist in
The most
Nigeria.
decorated Nigerian artist.
Tell me,
I'm not
say-
wanting to that.
I'm going to that.
Okay, good.
So who makes better music between Davido?
Of course,
and
it's
Wizkid?
risky. It's risky.
What do you mean?
Why do you say that?
Okay. The body of work he has put out, the recognitions it has gotten from the music community.
Yes.
Now we're talking billboards, awards.
That's not quality of music.
No, that's not quality.
That's the quality of
That's
music.
not quality of music.
Zazu has
That is
so many
streams. That
streams.
is numbers.
That's quality of
Zazu
music.
too has numbers.
That's
right?
Okay, now
Listen,
I
good.
think-
That's for
when we
me,
are
for
about
me.
debate
In my
on
own
points,
book, in my own
specify
book,
what
that's
you
quality.
think about.
In my own
Okay,
book,
okay.
that's quality of music.
Music.
Two, the second one.
If I talk about
Grammys.
quality of music, sorry, please.
Are we right?
There you are,
Let's
guys.
start. Let's start.
He makes beautiful music, but doesn't have all those tunes.
Listen. Grammys is the highest awarding music body, right? Have we admitted that? You want to argue?
No,
you
of
can check
course
it.
not. Well,
It
that's-
is the highest, right?
Yes, severally.
And he has gotten 4 straight nominations. He has been nominated 4 times. 4 times. That's a clear indication that. And Grammys now reserve it for the best.
Those 4 times,
So-
2 were for
2 were for what?
affiliation with Beyonce. wasn't it?
So if it's not good enough, why would Beyonce recognize him and put him up on her own project?
That's not. I'm not saying it's not. I said,
Didn't Beyonce
I
put
said,
Shatawale on
I
the
said,
project?
I need you to understand.
So it's what
pick a song. Pick a song that you know. See what I expect you to do. Songs that inspire or enlighten. Something like that. You get
Thank you.
that kind of thing.
Apart from she said,
Tell me,
Can you
she-
say
she tell me
Wizkid
say-
has hits,
she
man?
tell me
That's
say-
disrespect on my God.
you are
He
top
has
man.
hits.
He has
Why is
he
it
has
so
quality
hard?
music.
Why is it so
He
hard?
has-
Give us quality.
Why is it
Name
so hard?
He
one.
has
Name one.
Halat your boy. That's quality music.
Yeah, from back in the day, and I believe that
I like your
after 2014, and all
Calm
this
down.
stuff-
We are still coming forward. We are still
Listen
coming
now.
forward. We are still coming
Oju
forward.
Elegba is good music.
It's good music,
Timeless.
yes. I think
Joy.
I'll take that any day.
Joy, that No Woman No Cry, Bob Marley's cover. That's
yeah.
good music. Undisputed, right?
Yes.
He has grace.
Yes.
Off his Made in
Made in
Lagos
Lagos
album
song, yeah.
is solid.
Yes.
He has
Sweet
true
Love.
love.
We have sweet love.
He has a sweet
What
one.
is Sweet Love about exactly?
The sweet one.
Give me sweet love. Hey.
He's promoting love, man.
Okay.
Give me one
That's
love.
like
Go on.
that's like good music, right? No. You say no.
That's just likable music.
How do you say likable music?
Alright, see here.
How do you say
Let me
likable
okay,
music?
Quality,
There are
quality
songs-
music. See what I'm expecting to hear.
How will you say
For example-
likable music?
For example,
He did
you see the difference.
come closer with
Let's
Drake.
go. Let's go. Wait,
Come
let me-
closer
let
with
me say-
Drake.
let me
It's
say
his
something.
song.
Let's
Come
go-
closer
let's
is
go to
Wizkid's
Sandman
song.
EP.
Are you looking at me like that? Come closer is Wizkid's song, bro.
Okay, even if it's Wizkid's song, how
Why
much
you
of
looking at me
Wizkid
like
was in
that?
song?
Whiskey
Eh?
like 12 seconds.
Let me tell you.
You don't know the song. You don't know the
I know the
song.
song,
I'm
but
not saying
I
one dance. I said come closer,
Let me tell you
featuring
one dance.
Drake.
Let me tell you one dance.
And one dance.
Do you know
This guy,
Wait,
you
wait, I want to tell
need to go and
I
study
gave
your music
Wizkid
books.
an award.
You need to go and study your
ACP
music
award.
books to engage me next time
ACP
in an
award
argument.
for the songwriter on one dance. Do you
Eh?
know he wrote one dance?
Who's that?
Wiz.
Okay.
They gave him the award.
And one dance is
NACP
8
award.
times platinum.
They gave him the
Certified
award.
8 times platinum in the US.
Alright, fine.
And that was
Sorry,
that's
have you listened to-
that's the farthest any
We have to bring
Nigerian
out Davido's
any
song.
Nigerian.
I understand that
You
you
will
are-
bring it out later. You will bring it out later.
Let me tell you
That's
about
quality.
Have you listened
That's
to,
quality
have you
music.
listened to Sandman EP?
Sandman Volume 1.
The volume
That
one.
is Wizkid's project.
Yes.
When he
Use
talks
your
about
mind.
how to use your mind.
Use your mind.
How to
Electric.
take life stage by
Electric.
stage.
We can play this
by-
song for you to
that song we
evaluate
can,
lyrics.
We can play them for you to evaluate if you want us to.
There's electric. There's
Alright.
jam.
Do you see that? Okay,
There's
I'm not
jam.
going to judge.
You don't even know these songs.
I'm not going to
You don't even
judge.
know these songs.
And
So
so,
how
you know
going
when
to-
somebody
But at
sings-
least EMS should know them because he's a recording artist too.
Yes.
When
Do you know
somebody-
jam?
Yeah, come on.
You-
I listen to Whiskey songs. See, I'm not a biased person. Like I listen to good music.
And I think that's what you guys
No,
are
but-
praying
yeah,
on. The fact that me and you are not biased. We are trying to
No,
understand.
no, how will you say you're not biased?
Until
How can you
I-
say
I
you're
know
not
the level
biased? How can you say you're not
But
biased? When it
yeah.
comes to arguing between Wizkid and Davido, who's better? Our bias will always have the best of us. Our sentiment always have the best of us. But when you are talking about
No, but let's
quality,
be realistic.
good music,
Let's be
when we are talking about music on a
It
general
cannot
term,
com- it's
that's when we will not
incomparable.
be
It's
sentimental.
it's
That's when we are not
incomparable.
going to be sentimental.
Come
You
on.
cannot compare Wizkid music. We are talking lyrics
Because it's
with David.
Come on now.
You cannot.
That's where you lie.
Now bring a song like call David songs 10 of it. Let's analyze the lyrics. Let's analyze the lyrics.
Which song, please?
If and for.
Analyze
Those
the
two
lyrics.
songs. I won't start singing the song here for you.
I'm not saying
but you know,
sing.
these are love songs that enter.
Banana fall on you. What is that?
They are saying Wizkid is replacing.
Okay,
She tell me say. Now,
wait,
wait.
you know that's a trash. That's in terms of lyrics, that's a trash song.
Wait.
You get this? Nothing said.
Wait, I need to
There's nothing said in that
understand when you
song.
say by quality.
So,
I need to understand
what the
you
quality
mean.
music you're
Like,
talking
wait,
about?
I need to
What
understand by the
David's
quality.
quality music? How many of them? What he did on FIFA this thing? What did he do on that song?
Is that
Let's
quality?
be very.
Wait.
What did he do on that song?
Sorry to
What do you want?
say. I
Read
know
the
people
lyrics.
are-
Read the lyrics
I know
of his
and
verse.
EMS.
And tell me if
I
you
know
can.
some people are going to come at me for saying most of the good songs you're talking about were not written by Davido. I know that's not even a fact, but when you're talking
I'm
about
not even
quality of music,
I'm not even going to
that
give you
is
guys
good
that
lyricist.
one. I'm not going to give you guys that. Wizkid is a
Most of the
better
songs you are
lyricist
talking
than
about,
Davido.
He doesn't even write
He
good
is.
songs. So how do you?
So do you think Michael Jackson wrote most of his hits?
No, we're not talking about
The thing is,
we're not talking about
How are you
Michael
sure
Jackson.
Wizkid wrote the ones you're talking
I'm
about?
very
Because
sure.
nobody has ever come
Okay,
out.
yeah, you start
Come out now.
Nobody
The
has
man-
wait,
Who
Who has
like-
come out
nobody
to
has
say
ever come out to say
Rundown
I'm
admitted
not
to selling Aye to Davido? He did.
We're talking. Let's go to
Rundown
that.
admitted.
That is
He admitted to selling Aye to Davido. Do you want to argue that? Check it now.
Techno wrote If.
Check it now.
Then Telly wrote what's this?
Check it
song?
now.
And I see your body.
Most
Check
of
it now.
the greatest hits you heard from American musicians, all of those people were written by other people.
How?
EMS, you're going
you
far.
Drake?
Wait,
Check it now.
You know, buying songs
Check.
is big business.
How many
I think
songs?
Everybody just writes by themselves.
Excuse me. We are talking about
I'm arguing with facts now. The project they accused Drake of actually employing a ghostwriter was, if you are listening to this, if you are reading this, it's too late. Know yourself, right? They said Quintamini wrote that song for him. That was Make Me. When they had that beef, they brought it up. Check how many songs did they say they wrote for Drake. Check it now. If you are saying they wrote most of Drake's songs, how can you say that? That's disrespect to Drake.
For them. Now tell me how many times people have come out to post that they
Wrote this thing
song
for Wizkid. Even Bonner, they have said it.
They are saying it
I'm
for
going to
Bonner, but
understand
nobody
what
has
you're saying.
that
There's one song that David sang now. Is it Femo? There's one
It's
song.
intro for
on a good time.
a good time.
That is it Yonder or that guy
Yonder,
that you were
it's
saying?
Yonder,
He
it's
said
Yonder.
he brought her. He said he gave it to Bonner. Bonner was not taking it serious. David did a better job on it. That was where the beef came from. Bonner Nake said it must be cracked.
See, when there was a time I listened
Have
to
they
Banky
ever
W, he said,
admitted
don't play with
that
Weasel.
someone wrote this?
Don't play
How
with
many
Weasel.
songs did they write for
Let me
Drake?
tell
Check
you.
it.
Let
No,
me tell
since you mentioned Drake here, check and tell me how many songs
Man,
ghostwriters wrote for Drake.
Check
Check it.
We're talking about the video and Wizkid. Why is it?
He deviated, but
you
even
talk about
that
songwriting.
one, check it.
No, bad. Like
we
you
are,
feel like
we are
check
comparing
now. It's
EMS,
bad.
EMS, we are
It's
bad.
bad. It's bad.
Yes.
How?
It's bad.
EMS, we are
If someone writes a song for you,
bad.
then admit it.
No, let me
If
tell
you
you
check,
something.
listen, he
No,
said now.
admit
Listen, he
it
said.
how?
You can buy songs.
I'm a very good fan of hip hop. If you check any hip hop artist songs, their lyrics, at the end of it, they write those people that they give the credit
Now let
to
me
those
even
that
tell
wrote
you.
the songs.
See,
They give it.
look at the song. You said that
Most,
look, see. Songs written for Drake. Look, most I even check.
This is
No, I'm not saying.
No, you are
I'm not
debating.
debating. I'm
No,
just
wait
saying
now,
that
wait.
Come
That's
on.
what you think, like
Come
the
on.
greatest artist
Wait,
that ever known.
wait,
Just
come.
biggest
Look
album
at what
in
he's
his
saying.
career.
Come,
No, see.
come now, wait.
I'm just trying to tell you that about most of the greatest artists you know, they've written songs for them.
No, that's
Wait,
not,
now,
but
what
let me
the-
tell you, we're talking about
You say
the-
songwriting is bad.
That puts out better music.
Look at what. Look,
Wait,
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 look
wait,
at that is a joke.
They have only 10
No, look at what he said.
Wait, why did you
Jayetil, pause. Can we put this in our record? Look at what he said.
But this is not
He
our
said
argument.
about-
This is not the
Okay,
argument.
good. I like what he gave me. No, good.
I'm just trying to
Wait.
tell you that about the right
Look at
songs
what
for
look
these
at what your
guys.
partner sent to me.
No.
He said 6 songs you didn't know Drake wrote.
No, now what
Listen.
song was written for Drake now?
Oh,
Look at them. Look at what I said. What songs? Look at it now. What songs were written for Drake?
These songs that Drake.
Are you not
These
seeing?
are the
Look at what I
ones- wait,
No,
these are the ones that
Look.
These are
Look what
the
I'm showing you.
Other
What
people
songs was
sang.
written
The
for
other
Drake?
these are the
Open
songs
it,
that
see
these are the songs that Drake wrote for people.
I don't like
They have them in-
This guy you have problem with English. Jaye, look at this thing now.
No, this is
Okay,
down
wait.
now. I'm not clicked it. Look at the one I'm showing
What
you.
songs
here.
was written for Drake?
You are not
Are these Drake songs?
No,
This guy,
see.
30 hours on Life of Pablo that Kanye sang. This Drake that wrote that song now. What are you saying?
He asked
Open
one
it
question.
again.
Who makes what?
Wait.
Hold
Please,
on.
open it.
Everybody,
Open
hey,
it.
hey.
No, we're not doing Drake's
One
issue.
house.
So now,
This
what
one
he
house.
said about
Yes,
this
it's
guy,
fine.
what did
Stop.
he
We
say?
don't have time. Stop
He
it.
said about the
Justin,
love song.
Justin.
And what he
Justin.
said now, the query popped up.
You're wasting our time. You're
I'm
wasting
not
our
wasting time. It's the one that
Oh,
wants
guys,
to
time
know.
is counting
But
down.
this see this something we are bringing up, we are debating from the point.
Time is
We're arguing-
counting down.
We're arguing Davido
You
and
only have
Okay.
10 minutes. That's all.
How many songs?
Say you're the ones eager to get to award. We are not going to get you.
How many songs now
how many songs have they alleged that they wrote for Wizkid?
So let's say Wizkid writes a song by himself, Abi. By himself.
Yes.
The quality of his music.
Fine,
too.
that's not even the
And he
argument.
makes good music.
That's not even what you're arguing still. See what you're saying
The
here.
content of his music.
The content of the music and then how sweet it is to the ear.
Yes.
The
And maybe,
melody.
maybe I might be biased because I feel Davido's music is always better than Wizkid.
How is it better?
Randomly,
No.
you meet somebody. The
Answer,
truth is, EMS is not even 30 BG.
See,
Someone that likes good music.
that's why I told him basically I like good music.
Ah, yeah,
And see,
no,
Davido, Davido, if you listen to Davido's music,
You cannot
they
tell
just
me, you cannot tell me you came here to defend Davido and you're not 30 BG. That's a very big part.
No,
You
cannot put everybody on one side. and say
He's 30
Nigeria.
BG, no.
No, 30 BG, I
I can
agree.
stand.
If you are saying that now, if you are saying that now, if you are saying that now, EMS, if you want me to admit to what you said now, if you check my phone, you see Davido songs on my phone. What are you saying?
See, if I go out to start a bomb, I'm an outsider.
What are you saying?
It's a 30
What are you saying?
No, I'm a 30 BG.
Yes,
Wizkid makes better music than Davido. That is my own
Davido
opinion.
makes better music than Wizkid.
Substantiate your claim now.
Because his songs, look at what are the recent songs Davido has. He's only been doing features. The album,
No, Champion Sound.
for example,
Let's
the Champion Sound is even he was featured.
No, it's not. No. Champion Sound
It's his
wasn't
song.
it's his song.
But you see that's a big ass smash hit. But of course, most of the song is not even in English. Most of that song is not in English. But even the sound, even the sound gets you.
Listen to that.
Which Carson recorded song is African.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah, man.
He has done it now.
I like throwing my questions directly at you because first, you're in this profession of music.
Okay.
Right, and I would love to see you as a professional singer someday. We'd love to cheer and listen to your music, attend your concerts. As an artist,
Yes.
when you make music, there are certain things that run through your mind.
Of course.
I feel first,
Picture
your audience, right?
Your
And
music.
you want
And the
your
mood you are
music
in before
to
making
read,
that kind of song.
the mood you're in, the recognition that comes with the music, and to a lesser extent, awards, right?
Not basically.
Okay.
Not awards, really.
I said to a lesser extent.
yes,
if you
yes,
heard
and
me,
awards.
to a lesser extent, awards, right? Because today now the topic is now revolving around awards don't really make you or
Yes,
say
the proper artist or something,
really appreciate the work you are putting in.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So now if we are saying that, what recognition will you get in music that will make you feel like you are really doing a good
You're
job?
making quality music.
You're making good music.
People want you to feature you.
See, first of all, my song.
Bam, I love that point you made.
Yes.
Yes,
and
you want
then-
your music to be played everywhere, the ghetto,
Yes.
everywhere on the
That's
street.
reach. See, where I cannot reach, let my music
Reach.
there.
The message
And
you
David's
get there.
music travel, no visa.
Answer. I didn't say bring
That's-
it. I said I'm talking to you as an
Okay.
artist now, so answer me. This might be your own one chance to actually sell out to the world too, So
No, I just told you. If
you said it's
I'm
your music should
relatable.
be-
Relate to my music. Like
that's
have,
the
a,
second
have,
point.
have a piece of my music within you and know that this thing this guy is saying. I can relate to it
personally.
Yes.
Personally.
Yes.
Do you understand? And that's what David's music does.
That's the 2 points you want to. That's the recognition you want
First,
to know that
if
you're
my
making
music
good
is
music.
never look and carry and somebody can relate to my music and feel like what this guy is saying in this music, I feel it.
Yeah.
But I'm done, I'm good,
That's-
and you know that the music
that's
is
what it
good.
is.
For you,
Yes,
for you,
yes, that's his point.
for you,
now.
that's
Do
your.
you have something to say, good boy?
Okay, good.
Say what you want to say, Jay.
Coming from my own stand, I feel like when I want to listen to music, I feel like I should be in a certain mood. If I'm listening to music and I'm sad, this music should uplift me. And when I listen to most of Wiz music, there's this uplift. When I'm broke, like I don't have money, and I listen to Wiz and I hear a song like "Ease Your Mind." You don't need to rush. Take it step by step.
Hunger doesn't kill you, but makes you stronger.
All those things give you that sense of hope. This boy came from the good ghetto. It's so far. I came from the ghetto
a
also.
small boy,
I say I came from the ghetto. I suffered also. So now it's giving me that hope. That whoa.
Okay.
So the
Focus.
This is why we like
saying
this artist
about both of these.
because
Yes,
one
because
of us
the
relates
way
to
you
them
feel
from one
about
angle or the other.
Wizkid, that's the same way I feel about his
If he
music.
says about relatability,
So you know what we are going to do? We are going to do a poll.
Yes.
We are going to do a
all
poll.
relate
to
to
the music.
the audience, all relate to their
And
music.
all their songs are nook and crannies.
They're
So,
everywhere.
Yes.
That when I want to talk about my human aspect,
So-
the way I come on.
Davido makes that.
No, but you had your chance to talk about it. No.
Project your favorite,
No,
the best
you
way
had
you
your chance.
can.
Omo.
When you have the flow.
No, we're just
I get the one
arguing.
kele from my yard.
Wait. Hold on.
Okay, I will
Sorry.
chill.
We are out of time completely. So this is what I wanted to do at the last stage of this podcast. Here's what we're going to do. So if you are listening to this right now, you can. There's a space for you to comment, so you can just comment Wizkid or Davido. Just comment. That's all. Don't say anything else. So don't argue with me or Google. Just comment the name Wizkid or Davido, or you can send it. You can send it to our email goodlivingpodcast@gmail.com. Goodlivingpodcast@gmail.com. Just send it there, and then we'll count. I don't know when I'm going to do the final counting, but when I see that comments have stopped coming on that aspect or from that topic, we'll count. So thank you very much, guys, for coming. What we're going to do right now is, our social media handles.
The last point, you left.
There's no time.
No. We can talk about. When we talk about awards, we need to talk about awards and.
Please let it be on record. Wizkid is the most decorated Nigerian artist.
Yes, it needs to be on record.
So people can Google that stuff for themselves.
You can check it. You can verify.
Awards and achievements.
Yes.
All right.
I speak verifiable facts. It's Justin, Starboy Justin, man.
In the world, is the 10th most decorated artist.
Okay.
From 2020.
Man, leave the statistics for them. Google will help them.
Shut up!
Alright, so we are. I'm Coke Boy of Africa on Twitter. Coke KOKEBOIOV Africa on Twitter. That's my handle. So Justin, you can reach him out at.
Man, I'm not on Twitter at the moment. You can check me out on IG. Only one J Strix.
Okay. My name Freebird_Jai on Twitter.
Yeah, Tiff. What is free bed?
No, I like to know Freebird.
Alright,
He's a free man. He's a free man.
on Twitter, you can check me out at emperor_swags. That's the handle on all my social media.
So with an S on
Z with the Z.
Alright, now and on Instagram, for them, DKBA, yeah, THE_KBA_. Nothing else. Alright, so thank you very much, guys, for listening. Guys, you should listen up until this stage because this has been a very mad, noisy,
But interesting, very interesting, very
it.
interesting, informative,
Yeah. So we are going to bring up
an
more
entertaining
arguments,
conversation.
and we are going to argue more. So thank you very much, guys, for coming. I really appreciate everything that you've done today and all your inputs. And hopefully we can do this some other time.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
So,
big love, big
before
love.
we go, as the time is running, I want to say that if you are not supporting the video, please, I don't know what you are doing to your life. I don't know what you are doing.
True talk.
I don't know what
If
you
you
are
know they
doing.
support Big Wiz, if you call Miss Heaven,
Machala.
they
See,
sing Wizkid music
there was
for
some-
heaven. It's
I
the
check-
most
I
time.
checked
Check
something.
him.
Jay,
Legit, too.
Jay,
legit.
I checked something.
Yeah.
I heard something somewhere. They said after Angel Michael, the person that sings best is Riz.
Straight up.
Yeah.
But you know who
Facts.
teaches that person how to
Facts.
sing? You
Facts.
know what Angel Michael?
How can a frog voice? How can a frog voice teach an angel how to sing? Man, that's disrespect to heaven, Let's not do that.
Yeah, hijack our podcast.